We have 3 new islets in the game, and in today's video, we're going to be playing through each of them.
And yes, bro, there it is, Mech Islet. Once again, guys, for 200,000 shards. I hope you guys have been saving those shards up. Dude, that would be so upsetting to get here and not be able to purchase the islet. Wait, bypass the shard cost by teleporting a Vincent from Ethereal Workshop. Oh, wait a second. That's interesting. Okay, never mind. I take back what I just said. You can actually bypass this $200,000 shard expense by simply teleporting Vincent over from the workshop to here. And it's going to instantly unlock itself. That's interesting, guys. Honestly, I think that I'm personally actually going to do that because I don't know if you guys remember, but removing the plants off of these islets also costs a ton of shards. So I think I want to save my shards for that moment right there. So let's head on over to the workshop. Obviously, we have Vincent here. I don't know if we have to get him to a certain level. We teleport him. Okay, level 14 to teleport to Mech Islet. So we are going to have to come back on over to the workshop in the future to get Vincent back on here, which is actually interesting. We're getting him back on the island, although we're teleporting him to a different islet because he wants to go over there. I don't know, dude. It's just funny how all of this is working in together. Here we have Mech Islet, guys. Oh my gosh. Yo, dude. Look at the hand design. Welcome to Mech Islet, bro. Dude, this is so exciting, bro. I was just not expecting us to get an islet so soon, bro. Dude, this is actually in the game. We're literally looking at this right now. Okay, first things first, we have a goal up here to collect. I'm assuming that's from getting the islet, and you're gonna get yourself 5 diamonds from that. Which I won't lie, for me, I don't think that's helping very much. I kind of have a lot of diamonds in preparation for this video. Well, let's get straight into it, guys. We have a Vincent sitting here in our stabilizer. Let's go ahead and crack this monster open. Our first monster for Mech Islet. We discovered a Vincent. For those who watched the trailer video, you would know we got a really big sample, bro. Look at the book of monsters for Mech Islet, bro. Dude, I cannot wait for this all to be filled up by the end of this video here today. For now, guys, we have our one and only monster, Vincent. Let's place him down and hear how he sounds on the islet. Here he is, guys. Yo, he's got this really fast-paced sound. And as of right now, it looks like this little sample here is just looping for the monster. Obviously, as we get more monsters placed down on Mech Islet, we're gonna see more unlocked from Vincent. I really like the animation that we're seeing with him, though, guys. From the saw, the whistle, the different pickaxes on his back, and the gear turning. It's definitely a good start to the islet. I can't wait to see what the final version's gonna look like. But all right, guys, let's just zoom out and take a look. Dude, the map thing, I'm sorry, guys. I think I just have to take care of this. This arrow is gonna get on my nerves. For those who didn't know, we're also in a seasonal event on Light Island. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm ungrateful right now. I'm very grateful that we are in a new seasonal event. I just want to do the Mech Islet thing. But unless I activate this, the arrow is just never gonna leave us alone. All right, there we go. We have the new sky painting map. Yes, that's really cool. I feel like we're zoomed out a lot more than usual here. Interesting. That might be a new thing in the update as well, but this map is looking dope. I'm not gonna lie. My mind is concerned with one thing right now, and it is completing Mech Islet as soon as possible so I can get this video out for you guys to watch. Okay, there's actually another benefit to teleporting Vincent over from Ethereal Workshop here instead of buying the 200,000 shards, and that is that we start with 2 Vincents. As you can see, I guess they by default have a Vincent already here in the stabilizer, which is good for us. We're gonna go ahead and place him down because if you guys remember the process that we have over here with the islets, you actually have to send a monster into the stabilizer in order to have the chances of getting a new monster. Heading to the dish harmonizer, we're gonna see what that looks like together. We have 2 Vincents here, as you guys can tell. We want one of them to stay on the island because we want to keep the melody flowing. So this works out because we can throw one of these guys in and still have Vincent on our island. Dude, I love that push down animation there. As we can see, we have a 1 day and 13-hour wait time. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what we get out of that, but we're about to find out. Okay, we have 2 different monsters, so this means we have someone new. We probably got a monster as well as Vincent. Oh, we got 2 new monsters there. We got Nebulob as well as Aguilar, bro. Oh my gosh, dude, let's go. Whenever I was working on getting Plasma Islet full of monsters, it was a long and painful process, I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't understand how all of these things worked. So I'm not gonna lie, heading into Mech Island here today, I think we're gonna have a little bit smoother of a process due to us finally understanding how the dish harmonizer works. And guys, as we can see, Nebula is over here on Mech Island. And for those, once again, who watched the trailer, we got a little bit of a sample from Nebulob's sound, and it looks like he might be one of our only vocalists. This islet is seeming like it's gonna be an instrumental heavy, and that could be proved wrong throughout this video here today. But for now, Nebulob's finally here. Let's place him down and see what he sounds like on the islet. Here he is, guys. Coming in with a vocal. And that is a classic Nebulop sound right there, guys. As we said earlier, I'm sure we're going to be hearing more from both of these monsters as the other monsters get placed down on the islet. But as of right now, we have a little duet. Nebulop's over here rapping. Vincent's playing the beat in the background. Mech Islet, to start, guys, is definitely going in an interesting direction, especially when we compare it to the other islands and islets over here on my singing monsters. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have to remove a few of these. You'll see what I'm talking about here. 25,000 shards just to remove one tree. This is kind of an insane process, guys, but I want this to look at least a little bit clean, guys. We have 1.2 million shards here, so we're gonna go ahead and roll through a couple of these. We're not going to be able to get all of it in today's video. It costs far too much for us to spend that many shards. I just want to clean a little bit of space up so we can make our island look a little bit aesthetic for this video. Because, guys, we're getting every single monster, and this islet is going to be completely filled up by the end of this video. And with that being cleaned up right here, guys, we have a nice and open slot, and I know exactly who's going there. That's going to be Aguilar, guys. Our third monster for the islet, right off the rip. Guys, an upsetting thing about this, though, is in order for us to get another monster on the islet, we're going to have to throw one of these guys in the harmonizer, which does make things a little bit interesting. I don't know how this video is going to play out. There's going to be monsters in our islet, out of our islet, back and forth, up and down, sideways. All I know is we're going to do everything we can to make sure that everyone gets placed down by the end of the video. Aguilar's coming in here. Oh. With the typical way she kind of gives us a sound. Oh, that's so high pitched there. Oh, she has a solo. Oh, guys, there's like a glitch in her song. It's so high. Aguilar just gave us a sound there, guys, that was slowly climbing, going from a low note all the way to this extremely high note. And there was like this distorted glitch sound. Here we go. She's kicking back in here. Let's just listen together here. Oh. That's so pretty. This is this next section here. Dude, the animation. Dude, it's so pretty right there. I will say, guys, I'm definitely really impressed with Aguilar there, guys. I feel like she is going to be a monster that is hard to beat as far as the Mech Islet melody goes. Aguilar does so much there, guys. Like, we have this awesome animation. Her hands are climbing, hitting these tiles, giving us the sound. And then that distortion just adds such a cool element to her sound. So interesting, guys. Okay, our melody is adapting and changing with each new monster being placed down. And it's only going to continue to do so, guys. The question is, what do we do now? I want to head on over to the market to take a look at these monsters. Because, guys, wait, we should have a new monster in here. Bogle, there he is right there, bro. I forgot Bogle was our new monster. And this is actually an air primordial. Is that right? Or paranormal? Yes, guys, this is an air element primordial. Bro, who would have thought we would have seen something like that? We see this octopus looking design here, guys, with this like yellow / orange pouch behind him. We've obviously seen teasers for what Bogle's melody is going to be like, but I'm really curious to see how it's going to play out with the other monsters as well. Don't worry, guys, we're getting everyone. All of it's going to be on our islet in this video. There's a lot of monsters, dude. This is going to be a long video, so be sure you guys subscribe. All right, guys, I think we're going to go about this process a little bit differently this time. As we were talking about earlier, in order to get a new monster on the islet, you've got to get rid of one by sending him over to the stabilizer, which then obviously means you were short a monster that you just got, and you don't want to have to do that. So this might be a bold move, guys. I have a lot of diamonds, though, in preparation for this video today. So I'm going to be buying another Vincent. 4,000 diamonds. Oh my gosh, that just hurt my soul. But it's okay, guys. It's going to be worth it. Let's go ahead and place this Vincent down. Now, you might be asking, why am I doing this? Guys, Vincent is a 4-element monster, so throwing him into the stabilizer is going to highly increase our chances of getting other monsters on the island. And I think overall, that's just the right choice. I don't know, 4,000 diamonds was a lot. Maybe I kind of messed up there. But we're about to find out right now. Let's go ahead and throw Vincent into the dish harmonizer and see what we get out of this. Once again, we have a 1 day and 13-hour wait time, guys. We're going to go ahead and speed through this. And I'm hoping, best case scenario, we got 2 new monsters. Okay, we have 2 3 elements here. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Okay, we got 2 Aguilars. This is kind of upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay, guys, because this is good. We now have 2 different variations of Aguilar that we can throw into the harmonizer. And the good thing about Aguilar, guys, once again, Aguilar is a 3-element monster. So this is going to be good. We have a couple 2 elements, I believe, that we need to get. So I think Aguilar is actually going to help us achieve getting those 2 elements. I'm going to go ahead and get both of these guys leveled up to level 10 here before we go about throwing them back into the harmonizer. Guys, leveling up your monster also increases the chance of getting the new monsters that you want to get placed down on the island, which another thing that does that we haven't done yet. Let's go into the dish harmonizer. And as we click here, guys, there should be a button down on the bottom. Oh, wait. I think this is a little bit different. It's not doing the same thing. Okay, guys, I want to go look at something real quick because I'm getting a little bit thrown off. Let's go over to Plasma Islet because I'm feeling like the dish harmonizer is working a little bit differently on these 2 islands. Okay, heading straight on over here. As we can see, we hop into the dish harmonizer and okay, it looks like the same. Okay, the wish tab. This is what I was thinking of right here. You can actually select which monster you want to get with an increased chance of getting him with each attempt that you do in the game. Okay, I just wanted to double check that real quickly. I don't know if that button's there, or maybe you have to get a certain amount of monsters before you get that button placed down. I'm gonna go ahead and check one more time just to make sure I wasn't overlooking it. Yes, okay, that wish tab is not currently there. Maybe as we get deeper into the island, it's gonna show itself up. I don't know. But for now, guys, while it's not here, let's go ahead and throw in one of our Aguilars with the hopes of getting a new monster here. Hey, 2 new monsters would be great as well. I would actually prefer that if you could do that for me, my singing monsters. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, we have a 2-element as well as a 3-element. We're gonna go ahead and open this up, guys. A Nebula and a Yorick, guys. We got a Yorick. Okay, guys. So as you can see, slowly but surely, as you continue this harmonization process, you will get new monsters on the islet. But you do have to work for it, guys. This isn't just your typical breeding process. Dude, you kind of heard a little bit of a sample there. And our book of monsters is actually getting more and more complete throughout the video. As we were saying, though, it's a little bit different, guys. This isn't just your stereotypical breeding. This harmonization process is more difficult, but man, it's going to be so rewarding at the end of this video whenever we have all the monsters placed down. Oh, he's coming in here. Oh. With that typical Yorick sound we hear. Oh, we're getting a vocal from his tongue there. And now the note is continuing to move forward. Oh, he's singing, guys. I'm just going to let him sing here. Oh. No. Yorick being placed down. This new section is being clearly identified here. That's crazy, guys. Okay, and now we move to this section where Aguilar just kind of takes over and has her own little solo. Dude, this is so interesting, guys. So as I was saying earlier, the longer that you play and the more monsters you get placed down, the more you will begin to see the melody kind of form in new ways. And we are really seeing that with Yorick here. Watch, guys. We lead up to this transition that's about to happen, where we go into a whole different section. Yorick and Vincent work together here. Yo. It's almost like this upbeat rapping little section here. Vincent's going crazy. And then Yorick takes over. Super interesting, guys. We're now going to head back on over to the harmonizer because as you can see, we have another version of Nebula here, which is good. However, it's not as good as what we previously got with Aguilar because Nebula is only a 2-element monster. So that means it's going to be limiting our chances of getting other monsters as we throw him in the dish harmonizer. But it's okay, guys, because we still have another version of Aguilar that we're going to be able to use. But I think as for right now, guys, I want to throw Nebula in and just see what we get out of this, guys. I don't know if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad. But we're about to find out here together, though. Heading straight on in, guys. 1 day and 5 hours as our wait time. Let's go ahead and see what we got out of this. Okay, we have a 3-element as well as a 2-element. I'm assuming that 3 elements probably Aguilar, but who knows? It could be someone like Nightmare. Okay, it is Aguilar, and then we have Nebula as well. So as you can see, guys, a bunch of repeat monsters, but I'm not entirely upset about this. You guys know the process. I've spoke about it a couple times in this video. Let's go ahead and place Aguilar down. We're going to put her out of the way since we don't want to necessarily keep her right now. Dude, I can't place her anywhere. There's so many obstacles in the way. Okay, we're just going to have a little mountainside of Aguilars on the bottom section of the islet. And then Nebula as well. Let's just go ahead and throw him over here. Okay, guys, we have 3 Aguilars. We have 2 that we can throw in the harmonizer safely without losing our melody. And we have a second Nebula too. Once again, So I think the move is gonna be to throw Nebula in. We're gonna see what happens here, guys. Obviously, our expectation isn't anything crazy because the 2 elements that he obtains doesn't really do anything for us here. But we're gonna see how it plays out. We have a 3-element monster. Okay, that's a Yorick and a Rebro. We got a Rebro, guys. Yes, we did get a new monster out of this, guys. Perfect. Okay, we're actually gonna be furthering our melody at this point with the addition of Rebro to our island. And as we can see, he's about to fly into our collection book of monsters. And dude, we're getting there, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more monsters to go. But nonetheless, we are getting there, guys. I've already accepted. This is a long video here today. It is what it is, bro. Rebro typically doesn't do that much for the Islet. I'm not expecting much from him here, but let's see how he impacts the melody. Oh, wait a second. Okay. He's kind of coming in with this in and out blowing sound. And a little bit of dubstep remix behind him. Guys, I heard some bass. Oh, y'all hear that bass? That's coming in his sound as well. Okay, he's actually doing more than I thought he would. Let's just sit back and listen to Rebro here. Oh, yo! Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Dude, wait a... He's actually doing a lot for the melody here. Dude, that bass. And then that in and out. He's like the DJ here. Stuttering. With these in and out cuts, the air blowing, and then the bass. Oh, yo! Dude! He's in and out right here. In such a cool way, guys. Rebro was actually doing this. What? Wow, that was, bro, oh my gosh. I was not expecting that out of Rebro, dude. They used him in a tremendous way right there. The way him and Vincent are also working together, guys. We were really focusing on him, guys, but look at this duet they have going on. Vincent is like right in the pockets that Rebro leaves out. Bro, that bass that they're giving Rebro, I can't believe they gave that to him. He's just coming in so strong here. Unless that's... Is that the dish harmonizer? I don't know if that's the harmonizer or what that is. Dude, when he goes on this section, everything goes crazy. It's like he just starts freestyling. This is awesome, guys. Right here, it literally sounds like he's sweeping, doesn't it? Oh, bro, dude, that is so good, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I had no expectation for Rebro. Dude blew my mind. I know that surprised some of you guys as well. Please let me know down in the comment section below who was not expecting Rebro to do what he just did, bro. That was crazy. All right, guys, here we are. At this point, I think it's finally time to throw one of our Aguilars in, even though we do have an extra Yorick as well. I think that's gonna work out for us, though, guys. Let's go ahead and throw one of the Aguilars in and hope that we get another 2 or 3 element monster. We have a ton of options as to what we could possibly be getting. We have a little bit longer of a wait time here. So my expectations are a little bit high, guys. Okay, we have 2 2-element monsters. It's not a total loss, guys. We have a couple 2-element monsters that we don't yet have. Oh, and these are 2 completely new ones. Arakalele as well as Bellowfish, bro. I already know both of these guys are going to make an awesome impact on the island. This is exciting, guys. We are moving in a really good and quick direction now. Things are getting figured out. Our melody is forming, guys. I just can't wait to hear what the island sounds like at the end of the video. Stick around, guys, and subscribe if you're still watching, guys, because we are doing this. Bro, the update just came out, and we already are getting the whole island. Arakalele, let's place him down and hear what he sounds like on Mech Islet. Oh, yo, he's coming in by himself. Oh my gosh. Just this beautiful acoustic guitar sound. Oh, yo, he's working with Aguilar here. Dude, I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. Oh, and he keeps playing. Oh. Arakalele. He's adding this beautiful acoustic vibe. Oh, and then he starts shredding it. Dude, I thought they were gonna take him out. They sped him up. Rakalele did way more than I thought he would. That is seeming to be a consistent theme with all of these monsters, guys. Rebro, he exceeded my expectations. Rakalele did. Aguilar did. Bro, this islet is just... Wow! Sorry, guys, I got excited. Okay, heading on up to the market. I want to see which monsters we're missing here. And it's actually, wow, it's a lot, guys. We still have a lot to go on this island. Okay, so we obviously need the new monster Boggle. We need Teeter Totter, Piplash, Nightbear, Gadzooks, Dragong, and then Bellowfish. Oh, wait, he's actually in our dish harmonizer right now. I forgot. Yes, Bellowfish is right here. Okay, so I believe with Bellowfish being placed down, we only need, what, 5 more monsters? Is that right? Maybe 6? This is good, guys. We're definitely moving on a faster pace than what I was whenever it came to Plasma Islet in the former video, which, of course, we were still learning how everything played out and what to properly do with the dish harmonizer in that video. But here we are. We have our newest monster, Bellowfish. Let's go ahead and place him down and see how he affects the islet. He's sliding in. With a very slow sound. Kind of playing the melody right here. And he's sticking with the melody, and he's sticking with that slow pace. Giving this that like accordion sound he typically does. Ooh. Dude, he's coming in during this slow part. Wow, dude, I love that they added this part of the melody. It's like, it instantly becomes this acoustic vibe. And now we see these 3 monsters working together. Bellowfish is playing very much a harmony kind of role here. Falling in the background, but adding this beautiful tone. I love how they keep him playing as well. Like, he's still giving us a sound here throughout all 3, 4 of these different sections of our Mech Islet melody. It's so interesting just to see how these monsters are working together here to form our new melody. Dude, this is beautiful, guys. Please let me know down in the comment section below right now while you're watching. Is this the kind of melody you were expecting to get over here from Mech Islet, guys? We obviously saw a bunch of different fan-made versions of what the islet might look / sound like. And although a lot of them got the monsters right, the melody for the monsters are very different here than what we've seen. They definitely went their own unique route, guys, with this version of Mech Islet, and I can appreciate that, guys. Possibly monsters, they take risks. Sometimes it doesn't work out the best, but sometimes they nail it, and so far, it's looking like they have nailed the Mech Islet. Okay, guys, I'm just now noticing the wish tab is actually here now. So I believe we can actually wish for certain monsters. I think it's once you get a certain amount of monsters, or once you get all 1, 2, 3, and 4 element monsters, you can then wish afterwards. Something along those lines, because it evidently just popped up for a reason, which this is really good, guys. Okay, so as we can see, we're missing these 4 monsters here at the bottom section. We have all of our 2 elements, I believe. Oh, wait, no, we actually need this guy right here. So I think we should actually aim for him, as well as, let's go for Gadzooks. You can only do 2 at a time. Yeah, you can only do 2 at a time, 1 on each row. But this is good, guys. Make sure you are wishing for something while you're going throughout your dish harmonization process, because you might as well, bro. You literally lose nothing. 16,000 shards, guys. It's getting more expensive the longer we go into this video. I really hope you guys have been saving shards up. Hopefully people learn their lesson from Plasma Islet. It's an expensive process to go on these islets, to get these monsters harmonized and to remove things, bro. So you've got to have a lot of stuff saved up. Okay, we got a Nebula as well as a Rebro, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're gonna have to throw both of these guys back in our dish harmonizer. How much do you sell for here? Okay, only 100. It's pretty much not worth it. Let's go ahead and place him down. We're just gonna have to put him over here out of the way. We're gonna have to get them both leveled up and placed back in the harmonizer in hopes of getting some sort of new monster. Okay, guys, they're both leveled up. Let's go ahead and place, what, do we even throw Rebro back in here? I don't know what a 1 element monster even gives us. We have a 20-hour wait time. We might be getting like another Rebro right back at us here. Did we get 2 Rebros? No way. Oh my gosh, we have so many Rebros on the island now. Dude, that's gonna put us at like 3 or 4 different Rebros. Should we just sell them at this point? I don't think they're gonna really be doing much for us. I think that's what we're gonna have to do here, guys. We just don't need 3 Rebros, bro. And I'm pretty sure throwing them in, it just is gonna give us another version of Rebro, which seems pretty pointless as to the point that we're at with the Mech Islet. So we're just gonna go in here and let's use someone else. Let's go with Nebula. Guys, once again, we also have another version of Aguilar, as well as Oh, that's actually it. Aguilar, Nebula. So I'm probably going to try to get rid of Nebula, and I'm hoping we don't get another Nebula. I'm hoping we get our new monster right here. We need one more 2-element monster, I believe. So let's cross the fingers that that is happening right here. Okay, we have a 3-element. This could be someone new, or this could be a repeat monster. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, we got Piplash. Yes, that is a new monster. Amazing, guys. Okay, and we got another version of Nebula, which is not bad. I'm not upset at that. I'm really excited about Piplash, though. I don't know what they're gonna do with him over here on Mech Islet, but I'm super intrigued to find out. Guys, I've always just loved the design of this monster, bro. I just think he looks cool. I love those colors. I know it's a debated monster. Some people don't like Piplash, so I'm curious as to what they're gonna do with him on the island, how this is gonna affect people's view of the monster. We're gonna place him down, I think, up here, guys. And let's see how he affects our melody here. Okay, guys, he's kicking in now. Oh, and he's giving us a little thump sound. You have to really be listening because it's a very light sound. We're going to zoom in on him here. It looks like his sound just faded away there as we move to this next section. But he was giving us a like kind of sound as he was flicking these like antennas that are going off of his head. I like his little vibro. He's throwing up the rock star signs as he kind of like sways back and forward. We're just gonna sit here and listen, guys. Let's see how Piplash sounds in this next section here. Oh, he instantly comes in way stronger here. Oh, he climbed up and down there. I don't know. Oh, I really like how that sounds. Interesting, guys. I feel like with him coming in, the melody almost gets like sped up, or at least it sounds like it does. Dude, and then he changes up here. Woohoo! Dude, Piplash is fitting in well. Oh, did y'all see him go left and right there? Really cool, guys. And it looks as we move to this next section, Piplash actually spaces out there. Wow, really cool, guys. I like what he did for the island. As I was saying, guys, I feel like when he comes in, it feels like the melody almost like doubles in speed because of how quick his melody is. In a really good way, though, guys. We're seeing a bunch of varieties over here on Mech Island, guys. We have like these rapping segments. We have this slow segment. Rack-Lately takes over with this acoustic guitar. Then Aguilar comes back in with like almost this melodic little touch, but she also gives us that distorted little twirl. There she is. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Mech Island is just moving in a really cool direction, guys. I'm trying to really just be present here in this video and just make sure we're all getting a chance to hear each monster. Dude, Rack-Lately is really impressing me, guys. Bellowfish, man, he has a cool sample, and I like the like background role he's playing. He's definitely playing like a filler. Little harmony in the background. I wish they would have had a more bold choice with him. I love when they take over with Bellowfish and he goes something up like that. I just find that to be a cool sound whenever they utilize him in a like profound way. But for whatever reason, evidently they chose not to do that, and that might make more sense to us as we get the other monsters on the islet. Because as we've already said it a few times in this video, the more monsters you get, the more the melody starts to form, and then you actually end up hearing different sections from certain monsters. Who knows? Maybe things are going to connect more with that monster as we get other monsters placed down, which we're going to attempt to do right now, heading back on over to the dish harmonizer. Once again, we have 2 Nebulobs, we still have 2 Agulars. I think we're gonna go with the Nebulob once more. I want to keep that Aguilar as long as I can because I think it's gonna come in handy later on in the video. Well, let's go ahead and see what we got out of this harmonization. We have a 3-element as well as a Rebro, it looks like, and that's gonna be a Yorick. Okay. Interesting, guys. We're gonna go ahead and place the Yorick down. I think we're just gonna sell the Rebro, guys. It seems like the Rebro's not really gonna be giving us much value over here in the harmonizer, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then Yorick, I think we're just gonna place him down once again. Yorick could be giving us some value in the harmonization process because he is a he's a 3-element or is he a 2-element? I can't remember, guys. It's leaving me here in the moment. We're gonna go ahead and throw him back down into the harmonizer, sorry. And let's see, he is a 3-element there. Let's see what we get from him here. Okay, we got 2 2-element monsters, and that's gonna be a double Nebula. Okay, interesting, guys. This isn't bad. We can get something cool out of Nebula if we get lucky. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed both of these guys to level 10. and then we're gonna be throwing them back into the harmonizer. I'm really curious, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my wish tab because I should be getting close. Okay, I have a 67% chance of getting this top monster and then a 22% chance of getting the bottom monster. So this is good. This means we should be getting that top monster very shortly. Let's go ahead and throw Nebula in, and hopefully we'll get him right here. It should be a 2, or is he a 3-element monster? I can't, guys, I'm sorry. It's leaving me here in the midst of the video. It was a 2-element, guys, and we completed it right there. Amazing, guys. So again, make sure you guys have the wish thing tabbed on whatever monster you're trying to get, because with each failure, it actually builds you up higher and higher until you inevitably do get the monster. For us, it was Dragong, and here he is discovered on the island. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more monsters, guys, and then our island's melody is going to be complete. Let's go ahead and throw Dragong down and see what kind of change he gives our mech islet. Here he is, guys, coming in during this, like, 3rd section of the song. And he's giving us this little dish sound. Dude, his animation, he's got a lot of movement going on. He's not really providing much of a sound, though. We're gonna keep listening. He might come in stronger later. Again, it looks like Dragong is feeling like the accent roll that we were talking about earlier, as he just kind of lightly jumps around, giving us the little ting sound. He has that little wind up right there, guys, but other than that, it looks like he's not really doing anything crazy for us. Yes, and then we move to this slower section. Okay, we're able to actually hear him a little bit more here due to like the lightheartedness of this section. But even here, guys, he's not really giving us that much. But you always have monsters like this in every melody, and they have their role. I'm not gonna lie, at least we do get a cool animation. As he jumps up and down and goes sideways, at least we get something there. But it looks like that's kind of the extent of what Dragong is gonna be offering us, guys. Playing that accent role, guys, there's always those certain monsters, and I think he's feeling that. And he's not doing it badly. It just is what it is there. Okay, we have 2 versions of him, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and level up this other version to level 10 as well. And then we're probably gonna be throwing that right back into the harmonizer. Okay, wait, I need to go ahead and check something real quickly, because we might have gotten all of our 2 and 3 element monsters at this point. Yes, I think we actually have. Sorry, we've gotten all of our 2 element. We still have to get 1, 2, 3 elements. And then I believe all we need after that is our new primordial monster, and we should be done, guys. Let's see. So we need Gadzooks, Nightmare, Teeter-Totter, and then Boggle. Yes, guys, we are on the final stretch here. Only 3 element monsters and the primordial are awaiting. Wait, we got Rare Squoit, guys. I'm gonna have to make a whole nother video because we got a ton of other new things in this update. This video is just specifically focusing on Mech Islet, but guys, stay tuned. We're going to be covering all of the update stuff in the later videos. For now, guys, we're going to be going for Gadzooks, I think, by throwing Dragong in. And as I was saying, guys, I'm not sure if Dragong is actually going to get us closer to getting a 3 element monster since he's a 2 element. I guess we're going to... Yeah, so we got 2 Rebros here, which was not good. That actually took away some of the elements that we really needed to stay here. To further our chances of getting the 3 element monster that we want, guys, I'm going to sell both of these Rebros. There's no point. It's not helping us through this harmonization process. At least the other Dragong is out of the way now. Okay, guys, we're gonna go back over here. So we have a few elemental monsters that can help us get this. We have an Aguilar as well as a Nebula. But again, the Nebula's 2 element. I don't know how much that helps us here, but we're gonna throw him in anyways and try to find out for ourselves by speeding up this wait time and seeing if we got something of value. We did get a 3 element. Okay, it's not the 3 element we're wanting though, but it could be one of the other ones that we need. Okay, it was a Yorick. It was a Yorick, but that's not bad, guys. Since Yorick is a 3 element monster, I think he's going to help us in this process here. So I'm going to go ahead and place him down and get him leveled up as well, because this could actually be game-changing for our harmonization process. And then once again, guys, we got a Rebro as well, which we're going to be selling. I wish we got more shards for selling these monsters, but that is what it is. Let's head back inside the dish harmonizer and let's throw this new Yorick that we got right back in hopes that we get one of these new 3 element monsters. Guys, we need 3 of them. One of the 3 would make me happy, dude. We don't have to get the one I'm aiming for. Okay. Okay. So we got a 4 element, which should be Vinshun, as well as a 3 element. Okay, yes, this is good. That is a major win, guys. A Vinshun is huge here, guys. The 4 element monsters give you a higher chance of getting anything on the island. So the fact that we got him is a major win there. Let's go ahead and get him leveled up on over to level 10. And then we got a Piplash as well, which once again is a major win. Both of those monsters are going to get us closer towards getting the 3 element monsters that we don't yet have on the island. So with them both being leveled up to level 10, let's head back on over to the harmonizer. And let's throw them one by one in. I think we're going to start with Piplash here just to see what we can get out of this 3-element monster in hopes that we get the one we're aiming for. Our percentage has been going up and up with the one we're aiming for each time. Okay, see, it's at 44. I don't know how we just bred a rebro. What? How is that even possible? I don't know. If you guys understand this process better than me, please help me understand it down in the comment section below. It seems like there are going to be 3 more islets coming to the game within the next year or so. So I want to understand this the best I can. So please help me out, guys. Let's go ahead and throw Vinshun in here in hopes that we get the 3-element monster we've been wanting. Guys, this is a long wait time. 1 day and 13 hours. Dude, the best case scenario would be we get 2 of the 3 elements that we need. I don't know if I'm wishing too much there. We did get 2 3 elements. Okay, we didn't get the one we want, though, guys. As you can see, the percentage went up there, but it didn't go to 100%, which means that we didn't get that monster. But there is hopes that we got one of the other ones we need. And yes, we did, bro. We got Teeter Totter. Amazing, guys. So okay, this is good, guys, because we have a 67% chance of getting the other 3-element, and then we got this 3-element, which means we'll only need 1 more here very shortly. Teeter Totter's on the island, guys. I'm really curious to see what kind of melody we're going to be getting from this double-sided monster here, and how it's going to be meshing into our mech islet. So let's go ahead and place him down without further ado and get that question answered for ourselves. Here he is, guys, kicking in. He's giving us this little stutter. And then he slows down as we enter this next section that really is focusing on this melodic kind of sound. Doesn't surprise me that he kicks out there, guys. I'm not gonna lie, Teeter Totter doesn't really give us the most aesthetic sound. He's kind of just breathing, a little bit of beatboxing going on. I'm assuming as we continue watching, he's gonna kick back in because this top section didn't really do much right there. So we're gonna sit here and keep watching Teeter Totter and see what kind of melody we get as we continue moving forward with the song. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how beautiful this top monster was. These like rainbow accents on the antennas there. This armor is like going down his tail. That's really beautiful. As he kind of jumps up and down. Yo, we got that whee! I'm not gonna lie, guys. When it comes to melodies though on the island, Teeter Totter probably has the worst melody. I'm not gonna lie. This monster's not really doing much. It's like they just kind of had to fill the monster on the islet, so they threw him on with a little bit of a breathing sound. But as you zoom out, guys, you're not even gonna hear Teeter Totter, guys. Maybe you might a little bit as the section kind of pauses. But Teeter Totter doesn't do much for the islet. She's just kind of a placeholder sitting there because we needed to work her mech element in. Nonetheless, though, guys, we are this much closer to completely finishing the island. We're going to place Yorick down now. Him being 3 elements is going to be super beneficial, as we mentioned earlier, in us getting, hopefully, the next 3-element monster right here. I think we have like a 66% chance at this point, guys. We failed like 35 times, so it makes sense. So I'm hoping right here, guys, we're going to get him by throwing Yorick in the harmonization process there, dude. The thumbs down thing is so cool. I'll never get over that, guys. I will literally never get over that. Let's go ahead and speed through this confirmation period and see our 67. Oh, it stayed at 67, bro. We got 2 2-element monsters. It looks like we took an L, though. Hopefully, this can actually get us to a point to where we're a little bit closer to getting the next monster, though. We have another version of Arakalele. Dude, I'm running out of island space, bro. I'm gonna have to delete some of these plants and rocks that are in the way here. Let's go ahead and place both of these monsters down, guys. And even if they don't completely get us there, they should be getting us a little bit closer with whichever monster we get from them. The harmonization process, bro, it's a complex one, but it does make sense. It's a smart thing that they did with the game. Introducing like a variation of it all the way back a year or 2 ago. Magical Nexus, guys. They've been staying consistent, but creating these new interesting methods of getting monsters on the island, guys. Okay, we're gonna throw in our repeat Nebula to see what happens here. Again, with him being a 2-element monster, I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen out of this, but maybe we get lucky. Okay, we got Vinshun as well as a 3-element monster. Huge plot twist, was not expecting that. Okay, our 3 down there is 78%, which is telling me that we did not get that monster. But what could have happened is we got the other 3-element monster that we've been wanting, which would literally be perfect because then we're pretty much right there at the finish line. Or it's just a repeat. Let's find out. Okay, it's a Yorick, but it's okay. It's okay. That would have been like the best case scenario, us getting that monster. Totally okay that we didn't. We're going to place Yorick down here. But what's game changing is the fact that we got another Vinshun. Dude, this is going to come in so clutch here. Let's go ahead and place Vinshun down. Let's get him upgraded to level 10 here. Hey, dude, I really could see us getting the 3-element monster we've been lacking by throwing him in the harmonizer. As we were just saying, guys, your chances are just so increased whenever you have all 4 elements in. So let's go ahead and throw Vincent in there and just cross the fingers here, guys. Hopefully it happens, guys. A 1-day, 13-hour wait time. Please, please, I've been waiting for it. Come on. Oh, dude, we didn't get it. No. Okay, our percentage went up to 89. And we're going to be getting it at any point at this time, but we still did not get the monster we were wanting. Dude, I have so many. Dude, this is like my 3rd Yorick on the island right now. Okay, let's go ahead and place him down here. And then let's move this other Arakalele. Dude, I think this is our 3rd Arakalele on the island right now as well. Kind of an L, but nonetheless, it does get us 1 step closer to getting the next 3 element because our percentage did go up a lot there. Plus, Arakalele and Yorick are both 3 element monsters, which means after we get this monster, we're probably going to be a step closer to getting our next 3 element as well. Which means, guys, once again, we're right on the finish line of finishing this islet once and for all, guys. Let's go ahead and throw one of our 3 Yoricks in the dish harmonizer and hope that we get the monster. Come on, please. Let's speed through this, guys. Please give me one of the 3 elements here. Yes, guys, we finally got the monster. It filled up to 100% there, guys. As you can see, we got Gadzooks, guys. Let's go. Gadzooks always plays this little DJ role. He normally gives us a little bit of bass in his popping sound, so I know he's gonna definitely help our melody out here. Let's go ahead and crack this monster open. And with us getting him, guys, as we were saying, we have 1 more 3-element monster, and then we have our air primordial, and then we are done, guys. Nightmare, and then what's his name? What's the primordial's name? And we will have officially completed Mech Islet. Let's go ahead and place Gadzooks down here and see what he sounds like on the islet. Oh, dude, he came in strong there. Oh my gosh, yes, we're getting that bass that we were talking about. Boom, 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 boom. And it's working in well, especially with these 2 monsters, Vincent and Rebro. These guys are almost like a little trio, adding the instrumental of the background of the song to be really upbeat. We're gonna continue to listen here, guys. I don't know how they're gonna keep using Gadzooks here, but as of right now, they're kind of using him how I was expecting, and he's sounding. Oh, yo, he's sounding great. He went really quick right there. He's moving. He always gives us a little bass element. That DJ sound. Which, honestly, Mech Islet is really embracing. Oh, come on. Let me hear it, Gadzooks. He's going off here. Dude, this is awesome. Here we go. Yo, here we go. We got a new Mech Islet. I'm driving the airplane. Call me a pilot. This vibe just makes me want to freestyle, dude. We have all of these different base monsters. This background is carrying through. Dude, I can't believe they did this section. This other section right here where it goes melodic is just such a plot twist from the rest of the melody. I can't believe they did that. I'm really curious, guys. As we're seeing the melody form here, how is this primordial gonna be working into the melody? Like, at what section is he gonna be coming in? And where is that flute sound that we know he's gonna give us going to impact our melody? I don't know, guys, but as far as Gadzooks goes, W Monster. W Monster, he's helping the melody out. He's fitting in very nicely right there. Okay, at this point, guys, again, we only need 2 more monsters. So let's go to the Wish tab here. And we're going to be prioritizing Nightmare. That is the only 3-element monster we need. And then we're obviously going to have to get our Primordial next. In order to best get Nightmare, though, I think we're going to be having to use our 3-element monsters here. Arakalele, dude, we have so many Arakaleles. We're probably going to end up having to sell those. I don't know how much help that's going to be in getting this 3-element monster. But for now, guys, let's go ahead and throw in an Aguilar and see if we can just get lucky here. Okay, once again, we got 2-element monsters. Oh my gosh, dude, this is going to be such an intense ending right here. We just have so many monsters on our island. Our island is looking really crowded right now. I'm not even placing these guys down. I'm selling both of these guys. Honestly, I maybe should have kept Bellowfish. Is Bellowfish a 3-element monster? Okay, he's only a 2-element. Okay, that's fine. 2 elements seem to not really be helping us at this point in our progression of Mech Islet because of just the way things have been unfolding. What we're going to be doing now, okay, what else do we have? We have another version of Yorick, which is a 3 element. So let me find him. He's over here hiding behind all of these racklilies. Let's go ahead and get this version of Yorick leveled up to level 10, and then we're going to be throwing him in the dude, I've been recording for 2 hours, dude. My brain is starting to blow up now. Please subscribe, guys. This has been the longest recording session of my whole life. Let's go ahead and throw Yorick in here. Please give me Nightmare. I desperately want him at this point. Please give him to me. Let's crack him open. Did we get lucky? We do have a 3 element. And it's another version of Yorick. Okay, you know what? At least we have a 3 element in the rotation here. We're going to go ahead and place him down, and we're literally going to get him leveled back up again, and then throw him straight back in, guys. He's level 10. We have a Nebula. That's going to be the 2 element monster, so we're just going to go ahead and sell him as well. Let's go straight back in, and we're going to be throwing Yorick right back in the Harmonizer, and maybe we get lucky, guys. Our percentage has been going up with each try. We're about to figure out if we did or did not get him, though. As we can see, okay, we didn't get him. Our percentage went up to 33%. However, we did get 2 more 3 element monsters, them both being Argular. So that's not a complete loss. We could have gotten 2 Rebros and then our life would have been over. Let's go ahead and place both version of Argulars down. We're gonna get them both leveled up to level 10 and then throw both of them back in the Harmonizer. What a journey this video has been, guys. I mean, we've gotten all of these monsters here on camera today. You guys are still watching. Dude, this video has to be like almost an hour long, if we're not already over an hour. The update days where we have new islets, new big Wubbixes, all of these huge, massive update days, these crazy things drop are just, man, it's always so fun for the community. Everybody's playing the game. Everyone's wanting to see their favorite YouTuber upload the video. It's just fun, guys. I'm trying to grind this out as quick as I can, but as you guys can see, it is just a difficult process to get this island completed. So please be patient with me. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to upload this video the day after the update. I know you guys want to watch it on update day. It's just a lot, guys. It's hard to get all of this completed so quickly. But here we are, guys. I feel like this one might be the chance. Our percentage just went up. We have Argular. Let's throw him in. Come on, please. Please give me the monster. Come on, please. Right here. Here we go. We didn't get him. We did not get him. But we did get another 3 element. So, okay, that's Teeter Totter. We're going to be throwing Teeter Totter right back in the second we get him upgraded. Dude, my brain's going crazy. Upgraded to level 10 here. I'm trying to get this video uploaded. Now let's go over here and we're going to sell Bellowfish. He's not going to really be helping us at this point. Back into the Harmonizer. Dude, I've been doing this over and over and over and over, guys, it feels like. Let's throw Teeter Totter in. And guys, our percentage has been going up with every single attempt. So there is a chance we might be getting him right here. Okay, our percentage went up, which means we didn't get him. Oh, wait, we did get him. We got Nightmare. Yes, bro. Finally, Nightmare has finally been placed on our island, bro. Yes. Thank you, my singing monsters. Dude, could you imagine? They're just watching me play the game, and they just watch me breed like 35 times, or harmonize, not breed. And then they finally are like, all right, we feel bad. Let's give him Nightmare. With Nightmare being discovered, guys, all of our base element monsters from Mech Islet are here, dude. Look at this, bro. This collection book is looking beautiful. Let's go ahead and place Nightmare down and see how his melody affects Mech Islet. Oh no, dude, the depressing sound is coming in. Dude, I'm trying to feel upbeat and happy right now. Nightmare's dragging me down, bro. Obviously, we have our typical just kind of droopy, sad tone and vibe from this monster. I'm just now noticing how long his nails are on that right hand, bro, and how sharp. What the heck, bro? Nightmare does have an interesting design, but dude, he's just such a depressing monster, bro. Like, whoever made this monster and made their melody, they must have been going through it, dude, because this guy is so sad. Guys, let's get off Nightmare on a happier note. We are literally right on the brink of completing Mech Islet. We have one more monster to get, that being our new monster. Let me go ahead and get Bellowfish out of the dish harmonizer here. And guys, the whole harmonization process with the new monster, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not even gonna think about doing that, guys. We have Boggle right here, 5,000 diamonds down the drain. I'm gonna go ahead and spin that, guys. I know that just made a lot of y'all cringe, but dude, I don't even want to go through this process at this point. I have been harmonizing for 2 hours straight. We have finally discovered Boggle. And bro, I can't even wait to see how he meshes into the melody. Let's just go ahead and click straight through this. The Book of Monsters is complete, guys. 2 hours ago, we didn't even have a single monster, and now they are all here. Guys, smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Let's go ahead and throw the new monster down. Okay, dude, where are we even gonna put him, bro? I don't have any room. Let's go ahead and place him down and see how he affects our mech islet. Oh, guys, he's sliding in here. Our primordial for mech islet. Giving us this like whistleblowing sound. It's really quick paced. We're just gonna sit here and listen, guys. It seems like to open up, he's really playing the same sample over and over, but I have a feeling he's about to change things up. Okay, it looks like he's taking a step back. He had a little bit of an exit there, though, as we transition to the next section. As we know, though, from listening to the melody the past hour, a new section is arising, and that's where I think he's going to come in really boldly, guys. Dude, all of our monsters are working here together to form a melody. Here he goes. I know he's about to come in here. Here we go. Oh! Yo! He's so fast-paced. Dude! He's a game changer for the melody. Oh my gosh, dude, he went on for so long there. Literally that entire section of the song, he never stopped. And wow, did he add a new element to that section. From start to finish, we have the entire mech island playthrough. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Let's just go ahead and purchase the island here. 300,000 shards down the drain. And here we have the Awakening trailer. Guys, our third island has been released in the form of the shadow element. And wow, the vibe is already looking cool. Let's get our eyes on the island though for the first time here together. What on earth? Right off the rip, we're seeing the hand design of Zarboe upside down there, where each monster is going to be placed within it. And man, this like shadowy black and blue and maroon colored wavelength that kind of surrounds and makes this hand possible is just looking phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the design of a shadow islet, this is exactly what I would want to go for personally. And we actually already have, is this Pintumbra right here? What is already in this? Yeah, Pintumbra is actually given to us right off the rip. And I mean, we're already here. We might as well just keep on rolling, guys. Look at the Book of Monsters. We're going to hear a new melody for each of these monsters. That is so exciting, guys. Let's go ahead and place Pintumbra down and begin to hear the melody of Shadow Islet. The melody begins in very mysterious fashion. I believe we got a glimpse of this sound in the trailer. I feel like Pintumbra was made for an island like this, with the shadow of the monster bringing out the melody. We're really seeing the foundation form. Oh! What was that? Oh my gosh, the monster kind of like slowed down and then began to shimmy there. That is a really interesting opening to the melody over here, guys. We obviously got a glimpse of it in the trailer, and it seemed to be giving us a really bright sound, upbeat. I cannot wait to hear that new monster, Fandle. It looks like these 4 hands he has right here are gonna start just going crazy. That's gonna be super interesting, guys. But step 1 to this process that we have going on here is heading straight on over to Cold Island on our main section. Because, guys, the glue to making this entire island possible is a singular monster, and that monster is found over here. Obviously, famously being known as Grumpery, which I am not seeing him, actually. Hold up, guys. Do I not have Grumpery over here? Honestly, I might have teleported him early. Oh my, dude, look at our new monster, Blizzard. Seeing this guy in the market right now is just kind of crazy. Blizzard seems to have all of these like human-like characteristics, making it similar to the Wordos. Sorry, I couldn't not say something about that, but we're not getting that in this video, guys. That's going to be a video that comes later on. So be sure to subscribe, guys, because we're going to be covering all of this update material. But right now, as I said previously, seriously, we are focusing on one thing, and that is completing Shadow Islet. For whatever reason, I didn't have Grumpery on Cold Island, so I'm not gonna get him on that island. I'm just gonna come over here and get him unlocked. That way we can begin the process of going one by one through each monster that is contained within the Shadow Islet melody. And guys, by the end of this video, we're literally gonna have a full islet, guys. I'm gonna have to grind, so please smash subscribe, but this is gonna be an amazing video, so sit back and enjoy.
Boom shakalaka la.
Ooh, Grumpery sliding in.
Boom shakalaka da. Shakalaka la.
And we're getting that grunny melody from him. Oh my gosh, you can already hear the melody forming with us throwing him in. Yo! We've got a duet going on. Okay, they're singing together there. Grumpery's voice, it's a hard one to make sound good, because he's got that grit and like rah, 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 rah. So obviously his melody isn't necessarily the most like harmonious sound. I have a feeling though he's gonna sound better as we begin to get more and more monsters placed down on the islet. But as for now, him and Pintumber got a little duet going on and they're just doing their thing. But alright guys, now that we have two monsters placed on the island, let's begin the famous dish harmonization process. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this thing because you might as well just do this off the rip to save yourself some time. Even though it does cost 100,000 shards. I mean, man, you've got to be loaded up on shards to get the monsters on these islets. There's no way around that. The monster that they give us, Pintumbra, is the 4 element for the island, which is very helpful for a few reasons. Since this monster contains every single element, we're more likely to get these other monsters that we're striving for by already possessing a Pintumbra. So I'm actually going to do something very intentional here, guys. We're going to head on over to the market, and once again, I know things like this anger some of you guys. Some of y'all don't care at all, but some of you, it makes y'all very upset, and I understand that. We're gonna go ahead and buy a Pintumbra, and I'll tell you why. If we have 2 Pintumbras, then I can comfortably throw one of them into our dish harmonizer while not losing Pintumbra on my island and still possessing that melody. Don't worry, guys. We're not just buying our way through everything, okay? I'm not doing that. I want to go through this dish harmonization process. But having 2 Pintumbras, it does just really, really help. And guys, this update just came out, and I'm trying to get this video out for you guys to watch literally tomorrow. And this is probably going to be an hour-long video, and I'm going to have to edit this video all night long. So please, guys, just give me a little bit of grace. Looking at our dish harmonizer here, guys, we have 2 3-element monsters. So right off the rip, guys, we are getting 2 new monsters to add to our melody, those being Meebkin and Zert. I believe those are the 2 new monsters here that we have. We're just going to start here with Meebkin. Our melody is literally going to drastically change, like right now, guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and throw Zert in there as well. So they're both sitting here ready to be placed down on the islet. And before we do place them down, guys, I'm actually going to clear a little bit of this up, guys, because it is awfully crowded right now. And I just want to open up a little bit of room here. Guys, these islet trees also cost so many shards to remove. I'm actually, okay, oh, dude, I'm only going to remove these 2 because I don't want to get myself in a bind with those shards because we have to use them to get all of the other monsters. So we're probably just going to have to squeeze these monsters in, guys. But here we go. We have Meebkin, our 3rd monster for the island. Let's go ahead and crack him open. And guys, I'm really curious to see how they're going to be using him in the melody here. We always get something from him spinning that rod there, and it always adds something to the song. But the question is, what is it going to add here over on Shadow Islet? Meebkin is now kicking in. And we're getting the typical sound that we get from the monster. There's one thing that is interesting about this monster, though. I was noticing that I heard the main melody from Pintumbra and Grumpery play all the way through before Meebkin finally kicked in. And then it looks like right here, as the melody resets, Meebkin is actually taking a back door, which showcases one thing. Obviously, guys, you're not going to get too excited about Meebkin. This monster doesn't do too much for the melody, but we did learn something from Meebkin, and it's that there's going to be a transition within our song where in some sort of way a new melody begins to form, and we can tell that right here looking at this because these 2 monsters disappear and this monster kicks in. So that's going to be interesting to see how that ends up playing out. But guys, we have another monster sitting in the harmonizer waiting for us. So let's go ahead and crack Zert open and see how he's going to affect the island. Again, this is a monster that can have an effect, but typically doesn't. We get like a something like that typically is what is used with Xur to affect our melodies. So I'm not sure how they're going to incorporate that over here on Shadow Islet, but let's just place the monster down and find out together. Xur is kicking in here. Ugh. And he's giving us that interesting gargle kind of sound. Oh, dude, he's such an interesting monster. And, okay. He seems to be lightly playing a background role. Behind these other monsters. Okay, wait. We're getting a little bit from him here in this new section. But as we said earlier, Xur doesn't typically get used drastically within our melodies. So we're kind of barely really even hearing him there. Again, right off the rip, guys, Xur and Meepkin, both two monsters that aren't really used to drastically affect our melodies, and we're all aware of that, okay? I'm not gonna pretend that these monsters are ground shattering, but I do know that a song is like a puzzle, and you put all of the pieces together, and at the end, you finally have a completed picture, and that's exactly how this is gonna play out here. Xur, although it doesn't do anything crazy, it kind of sounds bad, to be honest. He is another puzzle piece that is getting laid down to one day complete the full picture of Shadow Islet. So let's move forward to continue building that picture by heading back on over to the Dish Harmonizer. And I have a decision to make, guys. Because here's the thing, with this harmonization process, you have to throw a monster in to get other monsters, as we've all learned at this point in time. And I have 4 monsters that I do not want to lose from the island. So what I'm thinking is actually making a similar move to what we did earlier in the video, and that's going ahead and purchasing another 4-element monster, that being Pentumbra. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and buy another one of these. I'm not gonna go through and buy the monsters one by one because I don't want to do it like that. At this point, I could have actually bought 4 monsters with the amount of diamonds I've just spent. But I'm not doing that, guys, because I want to earn them through the Dish Harmonizer, but I am cheating a little bit by buying another Pentumbra, and I'm aware of that, guys. But like I said, I want to get this video out quickly, and I want you guys to get like the raw experience of trying to get these monsters live here with me. So throwing that Pentumbra in, let's see what we get out of it. Okay, we have a 3-element as well as a 2-element, so it looks like we're probably getting a new monster here, but the question is, okay, we have Kazillion and then Meepkin. And that's actually really good, guys. Since we have a copy of Meepkin, I can actually throw him on the island, and then I can send him back into the Harmonizer in a second, so I don't actually need to buy another Pentumbra. And this method that we have going on now of where I actually have a duplicate monster is good, because it means I'll always have an extra monster now, unless I get like a double duplicate. Then that will put us in a weird spot, but I guess I'll still have extra monsters. Sorry, I know that sounds a little bit complicated. We got a new monster, Kazillion, a legendary ethereal monster. This guy always brings a great melody regardless of where he's placed down, so I have no doubt he is going to affect our Shadow Islet melody here in an awesome way. I believe we actually got a leak of him in the trailer too, and it sounded kind of upbeat. I think there was like an electric guitar sound in there. I don't know, guys, but we have him here. Let's go ahead and place him on the island and see how he affects our melody. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Yo, our bass sound from the Dish Harmonizer just kicked in. Oh my, good, this sounds amazing. Yo, dude, okay, Kazillion is muted right now, but with me getting that monster, the Dish Harmonization or the castle base on the other islands unlocked here for the Dish Harmonizer. And it is transforming the melody. Wow, guys, that is making a drastic difference. Suddenly, we have a flow that we did not have before. Wow, dude, that is its own monster. Listen to it. Wow, guys, this sounds amazing over here. Sorry, Kazillion, I know we haven't even looked at your melody yet, but I just could not ignore that Dish Harmonizer bass. Here's Kazillion. As that it, bro? Bro, why is Kazillion Loki a different version of Zert? They kind of did the same thing there. And they even both spit out like that gassy substance. Sorry, guys. I'm just sitting here and listening at this point. Because, guys, our melody has been transformed. Okay, we got a little bit more from Kazillion. Okay, Kazillion. Okay, he gave us a light vocal there. It was like, Once again, guys, we're kind of going one by one with these monsters that aren't having a great effect on our melody. And that's telling us a few things. Obviously, guys, I wanted to hear more from Kazillion than they're giving us. So that is a little bit disappointing, but this is telling us one thing. With us rolling through these monsters and really the last 3 not having a crazy effect, that means that there are some foundational monsters that are gonna sound amazing that we've yet to get placed on the island. And that is leaving me excited. So let's go straight on back to the dish harmonizer and let's throw in this extra meepkin that we now have. Guys, you can hear that bass dish harmonizer in the background, just adding to our melody. I'm really blown away by that, guys. Like, dude, I don't know if any of these monsters will have as much of a drastic effect as the dish harmonizer's bass does. Okay, we got a new monster, and this is, what is it, Voodoo? What's, okay, yeah, Voodoo. I thought I forgot the monster's name there for a second, but this is good because we have actually 2 Voodoos in our harmonizer, which means we're gonna be able to throw the second one back in without losing a monster. So this is great. Voodoo, we have the maraca sound typically common with this monster. Let's go ahead and place him down and see what he does over here on Shadow Island. Yo, Voodoo is lightly kicking in with a shimmy at the opening of the song. And he's giving us that maraca sound that we typically expect from him. I'm excited to see how this is about to drop, though, with the bass here. Oh, Voodoo! Yo! He's giving us like a really quick clack sound. And it looks like he's stepping back now. But whoa, he came in hard with that drop there. And then as our melody loops here, he comes back in, playing that like slightly tapping noise. But really quickly though. Man, he's going so fast. They have him really upbeating the tempo. Dude, I love that climb noise we get. Let's just take a second back here, guys, and listen to how our melody's forming. Dude, our tempo goes from like this quick upbeat sound and then it starts dragging and like slowly stepping down the staircase. That's really cool, guys. That change, it's like a different time signature there for the music people out there. And I think it's gonna be easier to identify as we continue getting more and more monsters on the island. But just know, the producers cooked for this, guys. They cooked. Okay, we have our second Voodoo placed on the island. I'm really honestly surprised with how good Voodoo sounds here. And I think they're actually using his maraca sound in a really cool way. So let's go ahead and throw the duplicate in the harmonizer and let's speed through this process and see which monsters we're actually going to obtain. Okay, we have a 3-element as well as a 1-element monster. I'm really hoping this is a new 3-element monster. Okay, it's Blair. Yes, guys. Blair we have not yet got on the island, and we have a Grumpery replacement there, which is interesting. Grumpery's not gonna really help us too much in the harmonization process, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because we got a new monster for the island, which means the melody is about to further in a cool direction. Because as we know, no matter where Blair's at, that melody is going to rock everyone's world. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and place this monster on the island and see how he affects our melody. Oh! Oh! Blair giving us that high-pitched song. Oh my gosh. It looks like he's taking a little bit of a break, but I have a feeling he's about to come right back in. Go, Blair! Woo! This monster sounds awesome with that bass. Oh my gosh, this melody is fire! Oh my gosh, guys, this might be the best islet. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. This might be the best islet of the 3 that have been released, and we don't even have all the monsters yet. The way that Blair comes in here and just plays with these surrounding monsters, and then that's the part of the melody that it just slowly dies down. Guys, what an interesting vibe. It's like these monsters are taking us on a journey of their song together in this shadow realm. And man, is it a beautiful one. As far as Blair goes, guys, I'm a major fan. I think all of you guys are as well. How could you not be? Literally, this sounds amazing. I'm forgetting, what is the instrument that is used for Blair's sound? It's not like a xylophone, is it? I can't remember. But it sounds amazing. Woo! I could listen, guys, to this bass note alone all day. And as much as I just want to sit here and vibe, we have more monsters to get placed down on the island. Guys, we are in a little bit of a bind, though. I'm not going to lie, because we no longer have 2, 3, 4 element monsters to play with and throw in the dish harmonizer. So that leaves us with a little bit of a problem. But thankfully, we do have an extra grumpery. So this is what we're going to have to do, guys. Heading on over to the dish harmonizer, we're just going to have to throw a grumpery in. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I should have been wishing for monsters the whole time. Okay, we have a few monsters that we still need to get placed down. As far as the 2 elements go, we have Arakalele and Wisp. And then for our 3 elements, we still need Yorick, we need Nightmare, and then Pentumbra, and then we'll literally be ready to get the 5 element monster, or the primordial, sorry. So that's really exciting, guys. We're moving at a really good pace, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wish for Arakalele and Yorick. Hopefully we can get one of those monsters pretty quickly, but as I said previously, we have a 1 element monster that we're using here, so the odds of us getting one of those monsters on our first try are probably slim to none. But that's okay, guys, because we have plenty of diamonds. If we get in a bind, we're just going to be able to figure our way out. But it does look like we actually got a 3 element monster here. Okay, perfect. That being Zert, and then we also have another Grumpery. So we have a lot of room to figure out how to get these monsters placed down. It's always a little bit of a messy process, guys, when you're over here on the islets. Because this is not your typical breeding process, you just have to expect it being a little weird the way you get your monsters. And you might end up having a lot of duplicates, but it's okay, because at the end of the day, once you get everything figured out, you can remove those duplicates and you can clean everything up. So, and forgive me if it's a little bit wonky right now, but we're going to place both Grumpery and Zert down on the island and then get them leveled up as well. So they're both ready to be thrown back in the dish harmonizer and hopefully get us the monsters that we're missing. Let's go ahead and throw Zert in and see what happens here, guys. By the way, I haven't said it yet. I'll never get over that little push down animation. It just looks so cool. I love how Masigi Monsters just spend time and effort into those little creative moments like that. But here we are. We have a 3 element as well as a 2 element. There is a chance they're both new. Okay, we have Wisp. That's a new monster there. And if I'm not mistaken, she has a beautiful vocal that I did hear in that trailer. So I am so excited to see how Wisp is going to affect our island. But with her being placed down, I believe we only need 1 more 2 element monster, as well as our 3 elements. And then, guys, look at how close we are to finishing the island here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, we are right on the brink of this. If you're still watching, be sure to smash that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and place Wisp down and see how she affects our shadow islet. Okay, Wisp is coming in. We just heard a slight vocal from her there. Dude, she has such a heavenly vocal, and it sounds like it's reverbed and layered with multiple voices. It looks like right here. Woo! They're kind of putting her in and out with the melody as they so deem fitting. We're just going to sit here and listen, guys, and see how the melody continues to use Wisp. Because if there's one thing I've learned about Shadow Islet's melody, it's that it goes up and down, and you can never really expect what direction they're going to take you. I love this section of the song, though. Everything's upbeat. It's like we're kind of dancing back and forth, this little jolly vibe, and then it dies down. Look at Voodoo. Oh, then it drops. Oh, Wisp. Yo, give us that vocal, Wisp. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. all of us in the palm of their hand, and then they just left us hanging and then just dropped us off the cliff. That ending was just beautiful there, guys. The way they incorporated Wisp's beautiful vocal into that melody was just phenomenal. Wow, I can't believe that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, Wisp is probably one of my favorite monsters over here on Shadow Island. After seeing that performance, bro, that was amazing. Dude, I don't even know if it's possible to top that moment. I mean, guys, I know I'm not the only one freaking out at that. That was amazing. Like, wow, dude, just when you think the melody's over, I literally thought that was all we were getting of Wisp, and then we just transitioned to this new section where Wisp suddenly becomes an angel with her voice and just serenades us all. It's crazy to think, guys, that we still have like 4 monsters to place down to actually complete this melody. Like, we're not even close to being done yet, guys. So let's continue to move forward here by throwing in our duplicate Zert and really hoping, guys, that we can get one of our new 2 or 3 elements here with this. It looks like we probably didn't. Okay, we have a repeat Wisp as well as a repeat Grumpery, which, guys, I think I actually already have an extra. Yeah, I have my other Grumpery right here. So we now have 3 Grumperies on the. Okay, this is what I was talking about when I was saying it gets a little bit messy sometimes. We literally have 3 Grumperies on the island, but it's okay because we're gonna get all this figured out by the end of the video. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and place this duplicate Wisp. And this is probably actually the monster we're about to throw back in here in hopes of getting one of our newer monsters. So let's go ahead and throw one of our duplicate Wisps in here. And hopefully we're getting something new with that one. I have a good feeling about this next section here. Let's go ahead and see together. Okay, we have 2 3s, which is a good thing regardless of who we got. Okay, we have a repeat Zert and a repeat Blairet. But that's okay, guys, because this is actually going to put us in a pretty good position for getting our next monster. Having 2 extra 3 elements, that's a good spot to be in, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get both of these guys leveled up, and then we're going to be throwing them both back in. And guys, Wisp is definitely our highlight during that section, but we heard a melody from, I think, Kazillion there, where he goes, doo, kind of like that right there, but he did it on that section with Wisp, and it actually sounded pretty good. All right, guys, we're throwing Zert in. Please, guys, please, 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 give us one of our new monsters here. I'm running really low on shards. I know I have 300,000, but I think I had like 600 at the beginning of this video. So I'm a little bit worried. Hopefully we don't run out in this video. Okay, we got a 4 element. That's amazing, guys. That's going to be super helpful. We're going to go ahead and place Pintumbra down, and we're probably just going to be throwing him straight back in there, because I believe our odds get drastically increased whenever throwing a 4 element in. The harmonizer, of course. This is a complicated process, guys, that I still don't fully understand, and I'm still figuring this stuff out, guys. I'm just trying my hardest to get this video out for you guys. So let's go ahead and throw Pintumbra in, and with him being dish harmonized, I'm really hoping, crossing the fingers here. Okay, it looks like we got another Pintumbra. The question is, did we get a new 3-element monster? Okay, no, we didn't. We got Blairet, but it's okay. I'm not mad because we got another Pintumbra. So let's go ahead and get both of these monsters out of the harmonizer and just throw them both down here, so we can continue to move this process forward. Yes, guys, okay. I've been continuing this process, and we finally got a new monster. That being Piplash, guys. And this guy always blows my mind with the melody. I feel like you never know what to expect from Piplash. Sometimes he just plays a subtle little bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, simple sort of sound like that. And then other times, bro, he starts rocking that head and he goes crazy. So let's go ahead and place him down, guys, and find out here together just exactly what he's gonna do on Shadow Island. Ooh. Ooh. He's coming in during the slow ending. And he's giving us that slow electric guitar sound, and it's meshing beautifully in with that duet with Wisp. Okay, guys, it doesn't seem that they use Piplash in any major groundbreaking way, but I do believe they use him at the right time. Throwing him in at that ending little solo moment with Wisp, I believe was a great idea. Okay, wait a second, he's actually coming back in right here. This is before that slowed down solo. And his little thumping guitar sound is fitting very nicely into the melody. A variety of usages from each of these monsters in different parts of the song is exactly what we need to form a legendary melody, and Shadow Islet is right on the direction of it. And it doesn't stop here, guys. We still have a few more monsters to get, so let's go ahead and get right back into the dish harmonization process and keep unlocking new parts of the melody over here. Okay, guys, our meter just got filled up to 100%, so I believe we got our missing... Yes, we did. We got Yorick, guys. Voodoo popped up for a second, so I thought we might have missed it, but we got Yorick, our next new monster. And guys, we all know Yorick's about to come in here and blow our minds, okay? It's just going to happen. We're just going to have to all accept it at this point. Yorick's about to completely transform our melody over here on Shadow Islet. I'm not sure exactly how, but he always has his unique way of just coming in and dominating the song. So let's go ahead and place Yorick down and find out just exactly how he's going to affect our melody here together. Woo! He did not stop going there, guys. Okay, that suddenly makes sense, guys. At the ending of Wisp's solo earlier, it got very quiet, and it's almost like the song just died down, and there was utter silence. And that silence was built exactly for Yorick to come in there and just boom, 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 boom. I will say, as far as the song goes, something about Wisp coming in there by herself with that vocal, I really just loved that, guys. It's like the spotlight was purely on her, which I really enjoyed. And I'm glad that I got Wisp before I got Yorick. So I was able to really just hear Wisp's vocal like stand out alone there. But with that being said, man, Yorick comes in right there with her and just completely changes the vibe up. Like, you guys were there with me. We experienced Wisp's vocal by herself, and it was like this angelic, sentimental, like emotional moment. And the moment is definitely different with Yorick being placed down. The way he comes in, he definitely kind of brings the spunky, like funky vibe and changes that moment up a little bit, which makes me a little sad because I loved Wisp having that moment. But at the same time, I really like their duet. Here we are over on this section. Let's just listen. You can hear Kazillion up there. So she gets her alone moment, and here comes Yorick. And he just kind of... and then that tongue comes up, giving us that vocal right here. What an interesting just mix of monsters. Guys, I don't know how the Masumi monster producers are this talented. Dude, if I tried to make a song and I tried to get Yorick and Wisp to duet like that, it would sound horrible. But they are able to just like clash these differing sounds so beautifully and just make it all make sense. But guys, we're not even close to done. We still have a few more monsters to get placed down, which is mind-blowing because our melody is already in such a cool place. And the fact that I know we have some other monsters that are going to continue to add beauty to the song is just blowing my mind right now, guys. I believe we just got our next monster. Yes, Arakalele. Okay, with us getting this monster placed down, I believe we're actually completely done with the 2-element monsters for the island. And guys, I have to say, there's a special place in my heart for us getting Arakalele right now, because this is the monster that I created the costume for over there with the handlers. So you're actually going to be able to get my costume for Arakalele over on the new Shadow Islet. And you guys already know, we're 100% about to do that before we listen to his song. But guys, Arakalele, I chose him as my costume creation for a reason. This monster is amazing, and I cannot wait to see the way they're about to use him on the island. But here we have my costume, the fastest web slinger by Pure Place. We're gonna go ahead and purchase this and place it on the monster. There he is, the new Shadow Island version of Arakalele. Has the Pure Place skin. Let's go ahead and hear exactly how he's about to affect the melody. Oh my gosh! Yo, he's bringing that jolly element to the song that we all heard in the trailer. Yo, this is really giving us that like bouncing vibe of getting us to go left and right here. And it's bringing more of the upbeat sound that we heard in the trailer straight into the song. I love the way he's sounding on those strings right there. And wait a second, now we're about to slow down. Oh, and then his guitar strumming went slower there. Now what's he gonna do on this section? Okay, it looks like he actually spaces out for this ending section. But wow, dude, did he just dominate the melody? Guys, we all heard it. You place a ukulele down, the melody instantly just becomes so much happier. Something about the way a ukulele plays those strings, man, it just brightens up the melody. Just listen in this section, guys. Listen to a ukulele. Dude, he comes in with this quick tempo. Just going left and right with these chords. Oh, dude, and it adds so much to the song. Now, guys, as we're sitting back and listening, that melody that we heard in the trailer is actually coming alive right in front of us. And then you hear this part and it makes sense. Oh, dude, just the way that Pentumbra and Blairid and Arakalele are just coming together and then dying down. And then here we go, Wisp, just coming with that vocal for us. Oh, Pentumbra starts and Wisp finishes it. Guys, I said it previously in the video, and I mean it. This is probably my favorite islet. Like, dude, we're just hearing so many phenomenal sounds. Listen to Yorick. Okay, guys, we have to change our dish wishes here. We are at the point right now where we only need one more 3-element monster, and that would be Nightbear. We have all of our 2 elements. We are literally right here at the end of the video, guys. Let's go ahead and throw Wisp in and see if we can get our last monster here placed down. It looks like we might have taken an L here. Yes, we did. Okay, guys, I'm going to speed through this process. You've seen me dish harmonize long enough. Let's go to when we finally get the monster. Yes! Okay, guys. Oh my goodness, I've been doing this forever. We finally got a Nightbear, guys. Dude, I have put so many monsters in that dish harmonizer to get this monster. And honestly, all that work for him to come in here and literally go, but it's whatever, guys. I'm just glad that we finally have our set of monsters complete. Outside of the new monster, obviously, which we're going to be getting next. But for now, let's put all of our focus. Literally, my island looks insane because I have so many monsters. But let's put all of our focus on this new version of Nightbear. Whoa. What on earth? What am I even supposed to say about this? Homie came in here mumbling. Like, he literally just mumbled his whole self. Okay, you know what? I don't think any commentary is necessary for Nightbear. I think he just took the floor himself. Monster Handler Ben, I believe, is the one responsible for Nightbear's song. He actually voices Nightbear himself, and I have to say, after meeting Monster Handler Ben in real life and then thinking about him voicing Nightbear, it just makes it so much more enjoyable to hear Nightbear's melody. I will say, Nightbear does seem to be singing a little bit faster. It's a little bit less depressing, but it still makes me want to go in a corner and cry. But hey, you know what you're getting with Nightbear, and they consistently deliver it. I want to make sure we're just taking a second to appreciate this, guys. Look at this island, man. In all of its beauty, Shadow Islet is literally right in front of us. And man, I am really excited and happy with the way this melody has been turning out. Specifically, that section right there, whenever it turns up like this, bro, you can't help but just kind of dance with it because it just has such a jolly vibe. But guys, we are not done yet. As you all know, we have this new monster, Fandhal, and we got a little preview that he's going to be giving us like a clapping sound. And I already know that's going to add to that jolliness that we're talking about in such a cool way. When it comes to harmonizing a monster like this, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're going to be purchasing this monster here, guys. I'm sorry for those who are upset by me doing that, but guys, we're about to finish the melody. I'm excited. We just gotta get this thing done. Look at this, guys. We've discovered Fandhal. And guys, this island literally just released and we have every monster. I've gotta be one of the first people to complete this. I know you guys aren't seeing this video until the day after the update, but just know, guys, I have been grinding this. It's still early in the morning. We have our new monster Fandle. Let's go ahead and place him on Shadow Islet and see what he does for the melody. There he is. And he comes in at the jolliest part of the song, just as we expected. Oh! We're getting this blowing, rising sound out of his mouth there. Did y'all see him blowing? And now his clap is at a much slower tempo. And it's feeding this moment with the other monsters. I never thought a clap could sound so good. And guys, we're getting like a light vocal out of his mouth there as he sings and gets that like wind animation surrounding his mouth. We're over here in the next section of the song and he's continuing to play his part. I'm really excited to see him transition from this to like the really upbeat, jolly part. And if you guys notice, he's not only clapping, he's also like shimmying there. Oh my gosh, Nightmare. Meow, 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 meow. No. Dude, that monster's hilarious. Here we go. That transition, that big transition's coming. Come on, Rockalayla. He leads us right into it. And everyone takes a second to catch up. And then they're all gonna kick in together with the castle base. Here we go. Yo, dude, you just can't help but want to get up and start jiving. And our new monster is adding to that as well. As he claps, he slows down, and then here comes the transition. I want to hear Kazillion here as well. Listen, guys, Wisp kicks in, Kazillion comes. Come on. Let me hear it. And then Fandle slows down. And then the surrounding monsters just kick in, guys. Yorick. He just doesn't stop. He just keeps going and going. And then our song begins to loop. Guys, here is the completed Shadow Islet.
Plasma Islet and Ethereal Islet on the mirror map. Available at level 19, requires Ethereal Workshop. Teleport a level 14 whale and use the dish harmonizer to turn one monster into two. Oh my gosh, guys. The update is finally here that we've all been waiting for. And apparently, dude, this island is actually located on the mirror section of our game here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Can we see it over? Yeah, there it is right there. So guys, apparently you can buy Plasma Islet for 100,000 shards, or you can just upgrade Whale and teleport Whale on over there to the island, which is actually what you have to do anyway. So I think it makes more sense just to put your focus on getting Whale up to level 14. 14 is an interesting level too. I wonder why they chose that. But now that she is there, we should be able to teleport her over to Plasma Islet. And with us teleporting her there, it's actually going to give us possession of the island. Teleporting a monster will send it to the new islet and reset it to level 1 in an egg cup. This cannot be undone and will remove it from Ethereal Workshop. Are you sure you want to teleport? Okay, this is how we assume this teleportation process would work, which is very interesting. So guys, y'all are going to have to get Whale on your Ethereal Workshop again. We have our new island trailer. I forgot we get an island trailer. Welcome to Plasma Islet, bro. Dude, this is hype. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just ready to see this hand with my own eyes here in game. Wow, dude, here it is, bro. Welcome to Plasma Islet, the first of Zaroi's ethereal islets. The Colossal Mastermind continues their grand project through the use of the experimental dish harmonizer structure, which turns the quad element ethereal monster into an other plasma element and an exclusive primordial. Wow, dude, this is insane, bro. Look at this, bro. The eyeball on the hand. Let's just admire this islet here. This hand design is just so beautiful. We see the like ethereal tentacles down there at the bottom. This is is definitely giving us that plasma vibe. Wow, dude. I don't think any of us expected that hand to become the island. The fact that we're looking at this right now, we've been wondering for weeks, literally up to 6 months, what that hand was going to be used for. And we all had our speculation until the last day, but I don't think even MPG didn't predict it would literally become the island here. And we have our little decorations here as well that we're going to have to remove with a lot of shards, guys. Definitely, I see how they make sure you have Ethereal Workshop already before getting this map, probably for a lot of reasons, but one of those included is because you need to have a lot of shards to remove all of these obstacles. All right, guys, the breeding structure. We threw whale in here, and it looks like something is going on. From my understanding, you get a monster, you teleport it, it throws it into that little meeb section there, and it separates the elements that you use to form that monster on the other island into separate monsters on this island. Hence why we right now, even though we sent one monster being whale, we have 2 eggs in this little structure here. I don't know what it's called yet. This egg is ready. Okay, wait, do we actually have a monster here? Or is this a different version? Oh, wait, we discovered whale. Okay, guys. So it looks like during that teleportation process, we kept whale regardless of the splitting factor that we were just kind of discussing here. And we can see our book of monsters. Yo, dude, this is so much, bro. All right, before we continue to move forward, let's go ahead and place our first monster on the island and hear what our new melody sounds like. Ooh. Oh my gosh. We're getting this beautiful harmonization in this really high-pitched tone. Oh! Oh my gosh! Bro, whale being the first monster on an island, that is crazy. And this vocal here is just holding up. It's like kind of climbing up. This monster sounds beautiful. Wow, guys, what an introduction into Plasma Islet here. I don't know what direction they're gonna go in with this melody, but dude, I love starting here with whale. Okay, I am really curious to see what is this thing in here. We have another, okay, this is called an egg cup, and it's a 1 day and 15-hour wait time from putting whale in. Do we have a separate monster here? Okay, so this is whale as well. So let me see. Am I supposed to do something in particular with this? Dish harmonize. Okay, so we can click this and it brings us to the dish harmonizer. Turn one monster into 2 by reverting it to meeb form and recombining the elements. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Sorry, guys. I'm learning as we go, but hopefully I'm going to be able to teach you guys what to properly do with this island if you don't know already. So we have 2 whales on the island. That is for a purpose, guys, because we head to this structure here and we dish harmonize our level 1 version of whale. So, guys, this is going to completely split our meebs up. This costs 8,000 shards, by the way. Make sure you guys are prepared with shards. Let's go ahead and do this, and I'm assuming... Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the thing we saw from the trailer. I love that animation there. Whale just got sent into the meebs and turned into meebs from its monster form. And as you guys can see, that version of whale is no longer on our island. And dude, just looking at the design of this new structure, I love the vibe we get from it. We have like these spinning sun/clocks over here, and then the meebs are just bouncing around, showing their activity in the middle there. And then moving to the bottom section, we have these like floating orbs in the bottom of the structure. Just a really cool new addition, guys. The dish harmonizer, dude. It just rolls off the tongue smoothly there. But all right, guys, so now that we threw whale in here, there's actually some sort of process going on of meebifying her. So we're gonna speed through that here and see what our outcome is. So opening this up here, dish harmonization complete. Click to reveal the eggs you dish harmonized. Oh wait, we didn't just harmonize the meebs on the right side. We also got 2 new eggs. Now, okay, one of these could be a repeat. Oh, wait, no. Nebulob and Wisp. We just got 2 new ethereal monsters for the island. Dude, okay. Wow, yeah. Okay, I see how this is working, guys. And then our other egg is Nebulob and got... Bro, this is so cool. Look, they are both... Have you ever seen 2 eggs sitting in the same structure like this before? Dude, this is completely new. Sorry, guys. I just think this is really cool. Dude, I wasn't expecting these to be our first 2 monsters to get on the island as well. Wisp and Nebulob, dude. I can't, bro. Just even the thought that we're seeing ethereal monsters alongside ethereal workshop monsters, bro, that is just like a dream come true if you've been playing My Singing Monsters for the past year. There's been so many fan-made islands combining them because we all want to see it. But here we are in-game, actually seeing it. Let's go ahead and place Wisp down and see what she sounds like alongside Whale. Oh. So, guys, we have 2 vocals from 2 different monsters here. And it sounds like Wisp. is lightly harmonizing. Oh, they hit that last note together there. I love this, guys. So Wisp, another vocal monster that's always giving us some sort of literal singing melody, is fitting smoothly in here. Dude, I love how they harmonize there. That sounds so beautiful, guys. Dude, I was not expecting these two monsters to be the introduction of our island, but I'm not complaining. They sound great together. Okay, guys, before I get any other monsters, I have to clear the obstacles, dude. Dude, it's just bothering me that these obstacles are in the way. We have to go through here and clear this. I want to see the full island in its entire beauty. I know y'all do as well. So I'll be the guy that takes the L and removes all of these, every single obstacle, guys. So please subscribe, because I woke up early today to get this video done as soon as I could for you guys. I just can't wait to hear what the island sounds like at the end of this video here today. Wait, new feature, primordials. A primordial can be created in the dish harmonizer once you've collected all other monsters on its ethereal island. After you hatch and place it from an egg cup, it can project monster happiness anywhere on the island. We're gonna get this primordial in this video. I'm gonna learn about that as we get all of the other monsters. All right, guys, with a lot of the obstacles cleared from the island, we're seeing a much clearer version of this plasma island, guys, and it's looking beautiful here. Cool, guys. I'm not gonna, with the obstacles removed, it does look like a much smaller island. I know it's not a full island though, it's an islet, so that kind of does make sense. But anyways, guys, Nebulob, he's sitting here waiting on us. So let's go ahead and crack him out of our, oh, what's it called? Not our stabilizer, our dish harmonizer. That's what it's called. But we discovered Nebulob, and look at our book of monsters. We can see that new monster up there at the top left. And I'm guessing that's that like 5-element monster that we can only get after fully completing the island. We kind of got a little leak into that just a second ago with that display screen. But anyways, guys, so let's go ahead and place Nebulob on the island here and take a look at how he fits into the melody. Ooh, wait, with the introduction of Nebulob, we're getting a new vocal from Whale. And he's kind of stuttering. Oh, in between. Oh my, he's going so high there. In between Whale's sample. Dude, Whale just hit like another dimension of a note. That was so high. As far as from Nebulob, guys, we're getting that typical kind of that kind of like tone from him. And he's sliding in a different way, obviously. Listen to this. These guys are duetting. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm amazed by Whale here. Oh, listen to this. They're all singing every single mouth there. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, guys, and I'm sure this is gonna only get better with the introduction of the other monsters in our islet as well, guys. But dude, the fact that we're already unlocking new places in the song is already exciting me, dude. We have an alert on our goal section. I'm gonna go ahead and click this up here, get plasma islet. Cool, guys, we get 5 diamonds for that. I always appreciate any little bonus that I can get. But all right, guys, let's continue to move on. So we don't have any extra eggs inside of our dish harmonizer, so we have to figure out what to do now. So as far as I know, guys, we can't teleport, or can we teleport the other monsters? Okay, honestly, before doing anything here, let's go and make sure that we can't do that first. Because if we can just teleport from the other islands, I think that's gonna make our process smoother here. Because whenever we put a monster in that structure, we lose that monster from our island, which creates a lot of problems, guys. Bamibeth, dude, is Bamibeth available on that island? Bro, there's no way. I'll lose my mind. Let's go ahead and get him up to level 14. Guys, if we can get Bamibeth here, okay, we can't. There's no teleportation thing there, which is indicating that we cannot teleport him. But can we teleport these other guys? Let's see. Let's try someone like Aguilar. Let's go and get this monster up to level 14. Okay, we cannot teleport. So guys, it looks like Whale might have been the only monster that is possible to teleport over. I'm gonna go ahead and try a random ethereal monster that I know is on the island, like Socks, for example. I saw Socks in the market, so let's see if we get him to level 14. Can we teleport him? Okay, no, we cannot. It's not available to send him over to Plasma Islet. So guys, that means after sending Whale over, the only possible outcome to get monsters on the island and to fill up the entire melody is gonna be through this dish harmonizer that we have. So pretty much we have to learn how to use this. The dish harmonizer, another of the colossal Zaraway's ingenious inventions. The dish harmonizer is made up of the same biological material that gave rise to the attunement structure back in the workshop. Interesting thing to note there, guys. First, the quad element ethereal of the island's host element must be teleported to the target island. A whale on Plasma Islet, for example. Okay, that makes sense there, guys. And be reborn from an attached egg cup, a kind of nursery replacement. The structure then executes this miraculous process known as dish harmonization. This is what we've seen occur, guys, already. Returning the synthesized quad back into a state of primordial soup, the will of Zaraway manifests with a mighty squish until only the originating meebs are left, and a few traces of the input monster remain. Here's where the genius comes in. The reborn meebs retain their elemental attunements and freely float and bounce in the gloopy matter of the dish. Finally, the meebs recombine with other meebs to form other ethereals, reuniting monsters of various stability levels for the first time. There's even a special mechanism that allows the missing ethereal element to be conjured from the other four. Wait, guys, evidently one of our elements we don't have access to, but miraculously we can still somehow get through this harmonizer. While it certainly looks appetizing, we ask that you please do not sample the soup. Really interesting, guys. It's just cool to continue learning because I'm still kind of in the dark about how we're gonna do this next step here, but I think that does help here, guys. Okay, guys, so since Whale is the only monster that we can introduce into the island as far as elements wise, these are the elements that this island has access to. And as we can see right here, the toxic element is nowhere to be found. So if we head on over to the market with this being known, this will create a problem whenever we see the introduction right there of the toxic element, because we have no way technically to get that toxic element synthesized. However, though, apparently there's some sort of magic going on within this harmonizer that is able to create that element from thin air, I guess, which is interesting. So if you see that thing and you wonder if there's a problem there, don't worry, there isn't. But what I'm really interested to see, this right here, Lobe, this is our new monster, and we can see that new element right there. It's like it's a leaf almost. What is this element technically called here? Okay, so this is the primordial. Okay, got it. So now we can see the introduction of a new primordial class here. So cool, guys. Dude, there's so much in this episode to learn, guys. Sadly, though, I think we're about to lose one of our monsters, but it should be okay because we're gonna gain a few right behind it. All right, guys, to start, we're just gonna throw Nebulob in our dish harmonizer. This should give us a few new memes. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen with this. Dude, I will never get over that animation. I love how it just sticks them right inside of it. All right, let's head on over to the dish harmonizer and let's speed through this here and let's see what this ended up giving us, guys. We have 2 eggs, so it is confirmed. Okay, we have Nebulob given back to us. Okay, that was my main concern. If I throw someone in the harmonizer, am I gonna lose that monster? But as we can see now, and I don't know if this is the case for every single example, but we actually got Nebulob back as well as Socks. So we have our monster that we didn't have to sacrifice, and we have our new monster, so you end up winning. So let's go ahead and open them both up and put them both in our harmonizer, and dude, you can see both the eggs sitting here. Guys, an interesting detail you're going to want to know. Before throwing your monster, okay, we're seeing how the process works. Before putting your monster, like Nebulob, for example, in the dish harmonizer, you're going to want to use food to level that monster up. And the higher level that monster is, the better chances you have of getting another monster out of this process. So for example, we had Nebulob at level 10 before sending him in there, which probably went into play when it came to getting Socks out of it. So just a little tip there, guys. Remember to fill your monsters with food prior to sending them into the harmonizer. But all right, guys, we have a new monster, guys. And dude, Socks, no matter where he's at, he sounds phenomenal. In every island, from Ethereal to the fan-made islands we hear him on, his saxophone sound, dude, it is always beautiful. Let's go ahead and see him thrown into our book of monsters here, guys. We're steadily moving up and forwards, guys. Man, but Meebeth is not on our book of monsters. I wish he was, but it's okay, guys, because we have a ton of amazing monsters instead. Here we have Socks, guys, and I'm loving this like blue vibe we have going on. All of our monsters are like a turquoise / blue color here. Let's go ahead and throw Socks down and see how he sounds on Plasma Islet. Oh, he's coming in very high pitched. Oh, interesting. Yes, bro. That's moving into our melody nicely there. We're getting our typical Socks sound when it comes to him over here on Plasma Islet. I'm not gonna lie, he sounded a little bit more high-pitched than I feel like he normally comes in, which was a little interesting, but I bet that has a lot to do with the overall melody of this new island. Guys, another thing I haven't really commented too much on are the animations of the monsters here. Look at the little sway we're getting with his tail. And then Whale kicks in. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, Whale is like the star of the show. I can't believe that's the first monster we get. It's just, bro, it's hard to beat this like 5-headed vocalist. It just hits all of these crazy notes. But all right, guys, let's continue to move forward here. Heading over to the... Wait, mute all. No, wait, can we... Oh my god, bro. I've been okay, wait. Let me make sure this is not only a plasma islet thing. Dude, I have been personally wanting a mute all button for so long, dude. It is so much of trouble to go through and individually mute every single monster. Wait, Epic Fun Prey, is he in the game right now? Okay, wait, I can't worry about that. I'm gonna get overstimulated. Okay, apparently Epic Fun Prey might be in the game right now, but that's not where we're mute all. No, wait, we can mute. Oh my gosh! Yes, dude, I've been wanting that button for so long. I don't know why it took them so long to give it to us, I'm gonna be honest. But now, guys, we can finally, in the castle, mute every single monster at the same time. Wow, thank you so much, my singing monsters. Dude, I didn't realize we would be getting UI changes in this update as well. That is amazing. Okay, I have to check this out, guys, just to make sure. Yes, Epic Fun Prey is in our shop over on Ethereal Island. Guys, I'm not going to be getting him in this episode today because we already have so much to focus on with this new plasma islet. And guys, one thing, I haven't commented on it. I'm so interested that this is actually on the Mirror Island section. Like, I wonder why. I guess it is in that other dimension. But dude, that leaves me to really wonder what else they're going to be doing on this Mirror Island section, guys. I don't know. There's potential for a lot, though. Heading back on over to the plasma islet, though, guys. Let's go to the dish harmonizer and let's see if we can get some more monsters on the island. Okay, guys, so we used Nebulab earlier and we can see what memes we currently have access to on the right side. And as we can see, we don't have any toxics, which is something that we kind of hit on earlier, why that's a possibility. And I'm just now noticing at the bottom, bro, it says we have unlimited memes. That's crazy, bro. The dish harmonizer literally consists of a unlimited, infinite amount of memes. I don't know, that's just funny to me for some reason, but we need the ghost meep right here, and I think we're gonna be getting that through Wisp. So let's go ahead and throw her into the structure. Guys, once again, she's level 10. Feed your monsters before putting them in the harmonizer. And dude, I love that animation. Dude, I'm never gonna get over that, guys. Let's go ahead and speed through this. I'm positive that you can actually fail this harmonization process, but it looks like we didn't there. Oh my gosh. Okay, my earlier theory was incorrect because we don't have Wisp now. Wisp is gone from the island, but we did just get Yorick as well as Meepkin here. So we're gonna have to end up coming back and getting Wisp on the island somehow. But I don't know, guys. I'm still learning as this video is going on, so bear with me. I'm not near as smart as you guys. I know y'all probably already know every single detail of how this works, but I have to learn as I'm going. So guys, bear with me. But we have Yorick. He's been discovered and he's new in our book of monsters. Guys, interestingly enough, Wisp is still in our book of monsters regardless of the fact that we don't have her on the island, which is cool. But guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and throw Yorick down and hear what he sounds like on our new plasma islet. Oh, Yorick, he's almost rapping here. He's like in and out quickly, moving with his own really fast melody. Guys, it's literally like he's rapping, and it looks like his outer shell did all of the work for his song there. I don't know if there's like another sample of him yet to be played or unlocked, because normally his tongue like comes out of him there and it actually provides for his song as well, but right there it was all his outer shell. And dude, once again, it really sounded like he was kind of rapping there. But overall, he kept that tone that he typically has with us, where he's like kind of distorted there, but in a good way. I like this, guys. Interestingly enough, I think it does work. Even though the rest of the melody is kind of slower paced, a little bit more melodic, and then he kind of comes in here in his own Yorick way. Interesting, guys. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what direction they're going in with this island. That was kind of a plot twist, and it kind of threw me for a loop, guys. I'm really excited to see what Meepkin sounds like here, though, as well. With his little staff, we always get an interesting little noise. Typically, though, he doesn't provide anything crazy for our song, so my expectations aren't that high. But let's go ahead and place him down, and let's see if he proves me wrong. Oh, wait a second. Okay. At the latter half of that section of the song, he came in and spun his staff there for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I expected Krillby to kind of be more of a constant monster, kind of steadily adding like a background noise as the other melodies went on. But it looks like he's a little bit absent as of right now, but might be about to kick in. There he goes. Now he's spinning it around, and we're getting that little clacking noise, spinning around with his staff. And I think that's literally it. Yeah, guys, so kind of how I expected. Not really getting too much from Krillby as far as additions to the song goes. Maybe he'll continue to add a little bit more as we get other monsters. But as of right now, it doesn't look like he's going to be doing too much, guys. Let's head back on over to the dish harmonizer, guys, and see what we should do now. Okay, so it looks like we have all of our Meebs at this point, except for the toxic Meeb, which we're going to have to get later on. But not having it right now is not too much of a problem. But guys, we do have 3-element monsters now, which is something that we have not had yet. We've only had our 4-element whale, which we teleported, and besides that, we've only had 2-element monsters. So this is good. I think this is actually going to help us move this process along a lot more quickly. So with that being said, let's actually use Meepkin here as our next monster. Wow, dude, I love it. It's such a cute little animation there, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and speed up our harmonization here and see what kind of outcome we got out of this. Okay, guys, we have a 3-element. That might be Krillby. There is a possible chance that that is Krillby. Okay, wait, that's actually Yorick, which is interesting because we already have a Yorick. Okay, actually, this is good. That means I can throw that Yorick in and not worry about losing my main Yorick. But besides him, we have Ghast as well, which is so... Bro, Ghast on this island is gonna sound phenomenal. Dude, I already know it, dude. I'm so excited. So Yorick, let's go ahead and speed him up. Let's throw Ghast over here as well. Dude, we haven't heard a new sound from Ghast in My Singing Monsters in so long, dude. This is hype. Okay, I'm gonna throw Yorick up here because we're gonna come back to him in a little bit. Actually, I might as well put food in him because that's gonna increase our chances of getting the other monster that we're gonna want. So we might as well do it, guys. Heading back on over here, guys. This is super exciting. We have Ghast. And like I was saying earlier, we haven't heard a new song from Ghast since Ethereal Island, right? It's been a long time, guys. So this is super exciting. I cannot wait to see how they're about to fit her in here. Ghast is just a legendary monster. It's our first introduction into ethereal monsters over there on Plant Island. So I cannot wait to see how this is about to fit in here. Good news. Wait, sorry, listen up. Good news. Now that you have one single, double, triple, and quad, you can wish for specific monsters in the dish harmonizer. Wait a second, guys. It looks like they're going to be making this process easier for us. I think that's going to end up being super helpful. Wait, Ghast is coming in here. Duetting with Whale. Playing her orb sound. Oh, in a very beautiful fashion. We're seeing a different kind of animation from her as well, as she's kind of swaying back and forth there. Okay, the song just loops, guys. But in that back half of the song, Ghast was sounding amazing. I'm assuming she's gonna come in again here, just because of the nature of her and the kind of tune she plays. But let's continue to listen here. Oh! Dude, her melody is sounding kind of like mystical here. We can just hear her plucking all of her individual orbs. And they're coming around full circle in her melody here. Wow, dude, and then that loops as Socks and Nebulob and these other monsters transition to the next part. Dude, I love the new animation from her. Ghast is like swaying back and forth, kind of closing her eyes there as she's playing these orbs. And it sounds beautiful. And then there we have this other section of the song where her melody changes up a little bit. This is what we heard initially. And it's just her and Whale. And her sound is much more pronounced in a different way here. And I love it, dude. And then our song loops there. Wow, bro. There is a new version of Ghast, bro. I cannot believe we are here, dude. This is so awesome. Let's just reflect on this, guys. Look, we have a new island, and it is a hand. And it is called Plasma Islet. What is going on? This is so cool, dude. This changes up the My Singing Monsters world forever. The way they introduce this and the details of all of this information, guys, means that we're probably getting a lot more ethereal-based islets, or whatever you want to call them. This just opens up the world for so much newness when it comes to this kind of additional aspect of the game, guys. But we just threw Yorick in. Let's see what's going to come out of this. Hopefully we get another 3. Okay, so we have 2 elements here, which is good. That means Yorick is gone. Okay, we have 2 Socks, which is kind of, yeah, that's unfortunate, actually. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. Okay, wait, actually, we can place one of these down. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I forgot that it said we could actually recommend certain monsters that we wanted. I don't know exactly what that means, but let's see if we can go back in here and kind of figure that out. I probably should have done that before breeding. Okay, at the bottom right here, we see wish. So let's go ahead and click on this and see what this means. Okay, select the monsters you wish to create. The dish harmonizer will try and create those monsters for an additional cost. Whoa, this is cool, guys. Okay, so the monsters that you're missing, this actually gives you an increased chances of getting them placed down. So let's see. Right now, we don't have Wisp. We lost her earlier, so we do need her. And it looks like you can select others as well. So we need Blairit, and we need Aguilar, and we need Gadzooks. Oh, wait, you can only select 2 at a time. Okay, got that. Okay, that makes total sense, guys. So we're gonna go with Wisp and Blairit because we need both of those monsters. And now let's go ahead and close this. And let's head back over here and throw in our second version of socks with our dish harmonizer, guys. This is costing 14,000 shards, guys. I hope you guys have been saving up shards because I know it's super upsetting if you're not able to get these monsters because of a lack of shards. So, man, I really hope you guys have been saving those resources because if not, I know it's going to be sad. But here we are, guys. Let's speed through socks and let's see if we got one of the... Oh, we have a 4 element. Wait, is that whale? Is whale or... I think we just got another version of whale. Is that her egg there, guys? I almost can't even... Okay, we have Nebula here, which is not necessarily what we wanted, and yeah, we have another whale, which is interesting, guys. Okay, guys, I'm still trying to figure out this whole dish harmonization thing, so give me some grace, guys. I'm gonna keep these monsters because it sounds like it is beneficial to have these extra versions that you can use just in case you need to. That way I don't lose my main monsters that I have a part of my melody. Oh wait, I have a toxic meep. I'm just now noticing, guys, for some reason, somehow, a toxic meep just went into my dish harmonizer. This is good, guys, because I'm gonna need this later on. But here we are, guys. I think what we should do here is throw whale back in the dish harmonizer. And I might be wrong about this because we did already do that, but whenever I first did it, I got Wisp out of it, and I don't have Wisp, so I actually need to get Wisp. That's kind of one of my focal monsters right now, so I can get her back into the melody, and then we can get all of the new monsters. So let's go ahead and throw her in here, and let's see if that ends up doing what we want it to do. Bro, I'm not gonna say it again, but I love it. I love it so much. Let's go ahead and speed through this here, guys, and let's see what we got out of it. Okay, we have 2 3-element monsters. Okay, so Gadzooks here, as well as Krillby, which is... Okay, so Gadzooks is one of the new monsters we needed, which is awesome. Okay. All right, sorry, I meant to say Meepkin, not Krillby. I know y'all just roasted me for that. Another monster, which is a repeat, but it's okay. Oh, wait, actually, no, it's not, because we actually got rid of our Meepkin earlier. So that's actually great. We actually needed both of those. Okay, so first of all, let me throw Meepkin down. Let me put him back up where he was, and then let's get him leveled up here. There we go. And now I'll move over to Gadzooks here, and let's crack him open and add him to our collection book. Dude, there is just... shout out to you guys that are still watching this video. I know this video is super long. I committed that the day of this update, I was gonna play the entire island, get all of the monsters, unlock the melody for you guys to watch. So I know this video is probably extremely long, so thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, here he is, guys, sliding in. Ooh. And he's adding a bass note. Guys, subtle changes like this, it seems like something small, but this will completely change the melody of the song here. It's already giving it more of an upbeat vibe. Oh, see how he's working in with Gast here? He's just adding that little, and it makes it a lot less abstract. It kind of adds that, like, song vibe into it, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not really wording what my brain is thinking, but hopefully you guys are seeing it. Oh, wait a second. Yo. Dude, I love Gadzooks here in the midst of Yorick's rapping. Oh, and then Gast. Dude, this is so helpful here. Oh, and then Socks. Oh, Socks. Bro, I love we have this beautiful saxophone in the midst of this rapping sound over here, and then this bass note kind of climbing up and down, and then whale. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, this island. Oh, dude, this island is amazing. I can already tell based on what I'm seeing right now, you guys are going to love the final version of this island. I can just already tell they are doing all of the right things with these monsters. This is gonna go down as like one of those islands. All right, guys, heading back on over to the dish harmonizer. We're gonna be throwing Nebula in here and seeing what we get. Again, guys, we're going for Wisp and Blairit, but there are a few other monsters that I would be happy to get as well. So let's go ahead and speed through this harmonization process and see what it gives us. Okay, we have 2 1 elements. Okay, we have a multiplication of ghast here, which is a little unfortunate. But the good thing about this is now we can throw ghast in with the hopes of getting one of these other monsters that we want without having to sacrifice our main version of ghast that's in our melody that we're trying to keep the entire time. So cool, guys. But I'm not gonna lie though, ghast, I think being a single element might actually make it more difficult to get these other monsters that we're wanting. So I'm not sure how beneficial it's actually gonna be. I don't know, guys. I'm still learning. As far as I know, that could actually not matter whatsoever. But I do know we're about to find out right now as we throw in ghast. There she goes. Dude, the fact that we have an unlimited amount of meebs in this dish harmonizer is just, wow. What a cool concept, dude. The monster handlers, I can tell they've been working on this for a while. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very proud of them. Okay, we have two monsters here. We have a version of whale, which is good for us because it actually helps us. And then I think, is that whisper? Oh, Jellybilly. Okay, this is a new monster as well. This is really good, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this version of whale over here. Having another version of whale seems to actually be one of our best things because her being a 4 element, I think it actually gives us very good odds of getting the other monsters that we're aiming to get. Another exciting news, we have Jellybilly, another new ethereal island monster for Plasma Islet. This is really awesome, guys. With the discovery of Jellybilly, you can see our book of monsters growing, guys. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more monsters to get to hear the full melody of Plasma Islet. Let's go ahead and throw Jellybilly down and see how he affects the island. Oh my gosh, guys. He's coming in during this rapping section from Yorick. Let's just listen to him here. Oh, that deep bassy voice. And he's keeping his typical kind of melody. Do bop day up day up do up day up day up do up day up do up day. And then the other monsters live there. Dude, I'm just getting, bro. Yes, that's all I have to say is yes. Guys, let's just sit here in the midst of these monsters that we have and listen. Bro, I can't believe whale. That's still blowing my mind. Ghast helping keep our melody with that little keyboard plucking sound with her orbs. And then Socks, just this beautiful saxophone. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, as the song keeps getting furthered, I feel like Socks' sound is getting more emphasized with just how beautiful and important it is. Gadzooks, guys, I'm really impressed. I felt like he really changed the island whenever we put him on. Just a lot of green flags, guys, over here on Plasma Islet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed, man. I'm really impressed. Let's go ahead and throw Whale in. Let me make sure my wishing things are... Okay, so we still have Wisp and Blair selected. As far as monsters that we need Aguilar and Flask along with those two, and then we're literally gonna have our full melody. Actually, no, we're not. We need our other monster as well, that new 5 element or whatever it's called. But we're gonna figure out how to get him after we get all of our other monsters unlocked. Let's go ahead and hop in here and see what that harmonization there gave us. Hopefully, okay, I think we got another version of Whale, and we have Wisp there, which is a huge W. That is exactly what we needed. And sadly, guys, look, our toxic element is gone, which is interesting. I don't know if it, I don't know how that works, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we're just gonna have to figure that out as time goes on. But we do have another version of Whale, which is exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw him over here in this corner. It looks like we're always gonna have like a duplicate monster, which ends up being a good thing for us because that means we don't have to lose any of our other monsters. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and throw Wisp down, and we're gonna hope that we can keep him on our island because he is a good part of our melody, and he harmonizes over there with Whale in a really beautiful way. So now that he's on our island, we have a few more monsters that we need to get. That being Blairit, Aguilar, Flask, and I think those are the only simple monsters that we can get here. And then we obviously need our new monster up there at the top, which we're gonna be figuring out later. So let's go back on over to the harmonizer, guys, and let's see if we can get these monsters that we need. Okay, with Wisp unchecked, I can now check one of these other monsters such as Aguilar. Change dish wishes progress will be reset. Yes. Okay. Oh wait, I see, guys. Okay, so as you, okay, I got it. So guys, after selecting which one you want, as you continue to attempt, your percentage of harmonizing that monster goes higher and higher. By changing the monster, your percentage goes back down to 0. So I honestly should have kept Blair checked and continued going for him, but I didn't because I didn't know that, but now I do. So hopefully you guys can learn from my failure there. But all right, regardless, Aguilar is now checked, so we're going to be trying to focus on getting Aguilar harmonized over here. So let's see, what duplicates do I have here? My only duplicate is going to be Whale. So I'm going to go ahead and level that version of Whale up. And instead of doing 10, let's do something like 15 and see if our chances of getting what we want are increased a little bit. Let's go all the way up to level 15 here. There we we go, and let's see if that ends up helping us out. Here we go. Let's throw our level 15 in and cross the fingers that we get one of the monsters that we want. Let's go ahead and speed through the results here and see what ended up happening. Okay, we have another 4 element, which is going to be whale, and then we have a version of Krillby there too. Or so I always call her Krillby. Why do I keep doing that? Meepkin, not Krillby. Okay, so we're going to end up using our version of Meepkin here as well, which is not bad, guys. Duplicates aren't that much of a bad thing, really. I'm not entirely upset about that. It could be much, much worse. Let's go ahead and speed through this egg cupped version and place him over here, guys, and then we're just going to really repeat the process that we just did. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm really excited to see the reactions of the community when it comes to this island. I already know there's going to be... I know you guys are ecstatic about this. I can just tell by the way this is sounding, by the way these monsters are moving around together, that there's just going to be some awesome videos on this. I cannot wait to see y'all's reactions. So, guys, as you can see at the bottom there, I have now a 22% chance of getting the monster that I wanted, which is great. So now we have 2 repeat monsters, which is also not bad, even though obviously I want my other monster, but the fact that I have monsters that I can now throw back into the harmonizer without losing any monsters from my melody is an amazing thing. I'm not gonna lie, they have a good system going here. It's a little complex at first, but once you guys figure it out, it's a very smooth process, and I actually like how they're doing this, and it ends up helping us keep our melody going strong throughout the entire breeding process, which is great. So we have more duplicates here, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, there probably is a better process than what I'm doing here. There probably is smoother monsters to throw in to get the targeted monsters that you want, but I'm not fully understanding it yet. I'm sure we're gonna have more clarity as this island gets progressed by many of you guys. But guys, this island literally got released an hour ago, so I'm literally just focused on getting my island complete and getting this video out as soon as I can for you guys to watch. Funny enough, guys, the monsters that I'm struggling to actually get on my island, I'm pretty sure are the toxic element monsters. Yes, okay, guys, so as you can see, the only monsters that I currently don't have are the monsters that have that toxic element, besides one, which is actually Jellybilly, having that toxic element. So maybe that means I should actually use Jellybilly for our greater good here, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little bit scared that I might lose him after throwing him in the harmonizer, but I think we have to risk it because we don't have that toxic element. So without him, I'm just not gonna be able to get these monsters. So guys, let's just go and throw them in here and hope for the best. Okay, guys, we have a 2 element and a 1 element, but now I have 5 toxic meeps, which is really great here, guys. So I didn't get what I wanted, but it's okay because I should be able to now that I have 5 toxic meeps. I think that's going to end up helping us out here. So let me go ahead and throw these guys over here to the side. Dude, I have so many duplicates going on now, but I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm just going to focus on getting these toxic monsters. Okay, now that I have 5 toxic meeps, let me go ahead to the market and see what the combination of these are. Okay, guys, so in order to get Blared, it looks like we're going to have that Gup element as well as that Ghost element, and then maybe it's going to grab onto the toxic element. Okay, let's go ahead and see what monster that is, which I think that's going to be Wisp. I think this is going to be the correct monster to throw in. Let's go ahead and find out here, guys. I'm not entirely sure, guys. Like I said, I'm still learning as this process is going on, and it looks like we did actually fail there, yeah. So we have 2 more gas, bro. We have so many gas. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and throw these duplicates over here as well. I literally have like 15 gas on the island, but it's okay, guys, because I'm learning. All right, have grace with me here. Okay, guys, what do we got? Flask. Finally, dude, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just went for like 15 harmonizations off camera, and I failed at every single one of them. As you guys can see, I have like 40 monsters over here on the side. But it's okay, guys, because it led us to finally getting a new monster, that being Flask. Oh, dude, yes. I've never been so happy to see this monster, dude. And look, we are so close, guys. We are only missing Aguilar and Blared, as well as that random monster that we have no idea how we're gonna get. But guys, let's finally place our new monster Flask down and see how it affects our plasma island. There he is, sliding in with this little clacking noise. He doesn't add anything crazy, guys, so don't put that expectation on him. He just gives you a little, it's almost like a drumming beat, but it's in the form of that like glass clacking. Oh wait, he's going a little bit higher here. Okay, you can see he kind of went up a key with this hitting noise as we went into this other section. Very interesting from Flask here. But guys, we are almost there. We are at the finish line. Let me go ahead and place this version of Wisp up here with the copy. And let's see what we need. Okay, we need Jelbilly, Blairet, Aguilar. These are our focal points that we need right here, guys. So here we are, guys. Let's head back over to the Harmonizer and see if we can get these missing links. There we are. We just threw Wisp in, guys. I don't know if this is going to give us what we want, but I do know that our chances are getting higher, guys. Look, we have a 56% chance now. It's just about putting the right monster in, I guess. I have so many gas already, guys. I cannot take any more on my island. Look, dude, I have 3 over there just sitting. Okay, guys, we just got Jelbilly. This is good because Jelbilly had to leave our island earlier. This is also good because that means our toxic element is now in our possession again. So, guys, the thing I'm debating on now is, do I throw him back in the dish harmonizer now that I finally got him back on the island? It's like I don't know. Oh, dude, I've been missing his little sound there in our song. Day bop, day bop, doo bop, day bop. But now that I finally have him, guys, do I throw him in the harmonizer or do I just keep him on the island? I don't want to be like greedy with him because I do want to get the other monsters, but I'm trying to figure out what the best process is here. I think honestly, guys, we're just gonna throw him in here and hope for the best. Please, guys, give me a copy, please. Okay, 67%. That just went up. That leads me to believe that we did not get him here. Oh, wait, is that Aguilar? I think we just got Aguilar. Yes, we did, bro. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we lost Jelbilly. Once again, he is gone from our island, but we have an introduction of Aguilar, guys. So with this being cracked open, guys, we are one step closer. We're still missing, I think, 3 monsters, but regardless of that, guys, we have a new sound. So let's go ahead and place him down on our island and see how he's going to change up our plasma islet. Oh, Aguilar's coming in here strong. Oh, dude, with a really fast-paced melody. Da, na, na, na. Oh, we had like a little glitch in there. Wow, dude, I feel like I recognize that melody. Oh, dude, we had a shimmy. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is so interesting from Aguilar here. We're getting the shimmy animation, and her sound is a little distorted, making for a unique vibe there. Oh, and now she's going in this other part of the song in another way. Guys, Aguilar has been constant throughout the past 3 sections of the song and changing up. Wow, dude, I love how much they're using Aguilar. Dude, because her sound is so beautiful here. If I'm not mistaken, guys, it almost sounds like the Ethereal Workshop melody, but brought over here to Plasma Islet in a unique way. Wow, dude, Aguilar did not disappoint over here on Plasma Island. That was that was very good from her, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the monster handlers have missed yet. I've been impressed with every single monster, guys. The only one that was like, was Meebkin, guys, but that monster doesn't really do much anyway, so there's not really much to work with. But other than that, every single monster has been really impressing me here. All right, you guys know the drill. Back on over to the Harmonizer. Let's see if we can get one of the other monsters that we're missing. But before going in here, guys, let's go ahead and change our wish because we now got Aguilar. Let's change this over to Blairet. We still don't have Blairet yet. And then as well as Jelbilly because we need them both. And all right, without further ado, let's go back into this cycle of trying to harmonize the monster. Okay, guys, once again, Jelbilly is back on our island. Bro, he is just like in and out and in and out. Maybe I shouldn't use him, guys. It's like every time I throw him in there, he ends up not coming back to me. So I feel like we're just gonna honestly keep him right where he's at. But I don't know, though, at the same time, I might need that toxic element from him. So I don't know. I'm still kind of conflicted on this, guys, and I'm probably doing this incorrectly. But regardless, we're gonna keep pushing forward until we get all of these monsters. We have 2, I think, left. I can now change my wishes, those being Blairet and... yeah, wait, just Blairet. Actually, all we need is Blairet. And then obviously the new monster. So I think those are the only 2. So here we are, guys. Let's cross the fingers for him. Okay, wait, guys, this is good. We actually just got another version of Jelbilly, which is good. Now we can actually kind of dabble around with throwing him in the harmonizer without me worrying about losing my melody. We also got Whale, which is huge. The 4-element aspect of her makes this a big, vital part of us getting this new monster. So I'm gonna go ahead and level Jelbilly up on over to level 10 and then throw him in a stabilizer in hopes of getting Blairet out of this. I feel like to get the highest form of chances, we need to use him, guys. So this right here might be our best shot. Let's go ahead and throw Jelbilly in. Come on, guys, please. We're gonna go ahead and speed through this and let's see what we got. It looks like we did not. No, okay, but we got another Jellybilly, which is good. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end up throwing him right back in. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty much seeing zero luck when it comes to using Jellybilly to get these other monsters. Oh, wait, we just got blared from him. Yes, guys, finally. Okay, we used Jellybilly like 15 times. And finally, on the 15th try, we got blared, guys. This is amazing. This is the last monster we need, aside from the insane new monster that I don't even know how we're gonna get. But for now, guys, let's just put our focus towards Blared. Yes, man, we finally discovered him. This is gonna be our last ethereal monster for the island, guys. Look, guys, this is our book of monsters finally complete, dude. We worked so hard today to see that screen. I'm so happy, guys. Let's go ahead and place Blared down and see how he affects our islet. Yo, dude, we're getting that Blared vocal. Oh, wow, dude, and he's coming in here kind of with a similar vibe that Aguilar was bringing us. As far as the melody, obviously he has his own unique voice. Oh my gosh! And then he actually rotates that with Aguilar. No, 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 no. Guys, what is that melody? Is that Ethereal Workshop? I don't know, guys, but I think they're doing some interesting sort of merge here with the songs, guys. Blared sounded really good there, guys. He kind of has a very authentic sound that's very unique to only him, and they're staying consistent with that over here on Plasma Islet as well. Man, he comes in so strong here. Such an interesting melody. It's almost like that up and down sound, and then it ends on that low note there. And then his animation is working really nicely with his song there. So cool, guys. And here we are. These are the base monsters for the island. Now, the thing is, we still need that one monster. Let's head on over to the market to take a look at it. As we can see, we have every single monster besides this monster Lobe. This is the interesting one here, guys. This is a primordial. And guys, I don't know how the heck to get this monster on the island. I do remember reading that you can only get this monster after you have every other monster on the island. And the best way of achieving it is going to be through whale, guys. So I think now that we finally have all of these monsters, it is now finally available for us, and it's best acquired through whale. Luckily, guys, we do have a spare version of whale. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the monster first try. That seems like a dream come true if it were to happen, but it seems like most likely we're gonna have to struggle here a little bit to get this monster as well. But now that we finally have everyone unlocked, maybe we'll have a shot at it. I don't know, guys. All we can do is try, so let's head on over here and throw in whale and just pray. Just please give it to me here, please. We have a 1 day and 15-hour wait time, guys. There's potential, man. I don't know, though. It looks... Yeah, no. It looks like we didn't get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me look... Okay, let me place these monsters down first. This here is gonna be tricky, guys. Going over here into the structure, can I wish for this monster? Is it not possible to let me do that? Let's see. Yeah, it does not look like it's gonna let me do that. Okay, so I guess you just have to get lucky here. I don't know. Oh, dude, this is tough, man. This is so tough. So, guys, it looks like whale is gonna be the only possible way to get this primordial monster. So I guess we're gonna put our focus towards trying to get another version of whale, I guess, and then going for him after that and just hoping that it all works out. Okay, guys, we got another whale finally. Okay, this is gonna be our next shot to get this monster. Now, again, guys, there's nothing you can really do besides just hope that you get him. I am gonna be leveling whale up to level 15 instead of 10 in hopes of giving myself a little bit of a better chance. But truthfully, guys, I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna end up making. We're just gonna hope that we get this monster on this attempt here. So here we are, guys. Let's go ahead and throw a whale in our dish harmonizer and cross our fingers, guys. This could be the attempt that we finally get him. We have a 1 day and 15-hour wait time. This is long. Come on, guys, please, give me that one element. Please, show me the one element. No. Dude, this is taking so long, bro. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I have been patient, and I've tried my hardest. I've been recording for like 2.5 hours for this video, guys. It's gonna be too hard to get this monster. I'm not gonna lie. Good luck, guys, if you're trying to do it the right way. I know this is gonna make y'all cringe, but I am just gonna purchase this guy for 5,000 diamonds. Regardless, my diamond count is way lower, but here we are, and he is sitting here. We're gonna go ahead and crack this egg open, guys. This is the final monster for our Plasma Islet, guys. We discovered Lobe, and we saw a little sample there. If you saw him, went a little crazy. It kind of sounded like a snake, I'm not gonna lie. But here we are, guys. Finally, the book of monsters is complete. Wow, dude, what a video this has been, man. Let's go ahead and place this final monster down, our new primordial class, and see how he affects our Plasma Islet. Ooh. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Nebulob, as well as Yorick. my gosh! Unlocked a new sound with this monster being placed down. Yo, Yorick's tongue is singing. But guys, from this monster, whoa, we're getting like this DJ sound as well as these little in and out circuit noises as he kind of hops around. Wow, guys, whenever we placed him down, all of these new sounds got unlocked for the other monsters. From Yorick to Nebula to Flask, everyone was sounding completely different there. Wow, dude, this is insane, guys. Okay, we're gonna focus right on this individual monster here. He's giving us this like drum sound, as well as a few other sounds, guys. He's playing a major role here. Right now, it looks like he's kind of slowed down in this section of the song, and I think he's actually about to go out here. Okay, now he lets the other monsters breathe during this section. And we can just kind of sit here and listen, guys, and admire everyone. Sox is really dominating, as well as Aguilar, this section. Whale is almost a background singer until that part. Then he kind of takes over. And now our song continues to loop here. And Wisp and Whale are really standing out at the initial stage of the song. Of course, you have Gadzooks playing that little bassy roll steadily in and out there.